Hey everybody, welcome back to another early bird break here. Nice early 6 a.m. live stream. And we are going to be waiting for cards to drop on Target's website. And while we do so, we've got some Topps Finest to rip into. So basically, the way this works, the past 3 weeks, Target has released their cards: football, basketball, baseball. Usually between the hours of 6:30 and 7:30. That's kind of like the bulk of it. We've seen them drop as late as almost 8 o'clock. So you want to get set up nice and early here. I would imagine we have at least about maybe 20 some minutes before you start to see what cards drop. Now, the way this works is typically you'll see Target create a link with whatever cards they're planning on dropping. Maybe about 10 to 15 minutes ahead of time, it's going to come up as sold out. And about 10 or 15 minutes after that link is showing, then they will populate it with some inventory and you can go ahead and grab some cards. So the first thing that you want to do if you are waiting at home, and by the way, we've got the Link Master in the house right now. Jeff Becker is here. So the first thing that you want to do is get into your Target website, open up Target on a browser. You want to log in because the last thing that you want to do is there's a drop, then you're trying to like remember your password or you're logging. You want to make it as few clicks as possible between you clicking on the link here in our chat and then buying the cards, because a lot of times what we saw last week is that you would only have, I don't know, like less than a minute to get the cards and then they would be completely gone. There's a few times last week where I had cards in my cart and I was just clicking through the pages like, yes, this is my credit card number, yes, I'm done shopping, and I failed to get cards. Last week, I was able to get 2 of the drops. I got Score Football, 10 blasters of those. That sold out in about 3 minutes. And I was also able to get Bowman Mega Boxes as well. So, yeah, it was less than minutes. Like some people were saying, some of the football stuff sold in less than a minute. It seemed to have been maybe seconds, which is pretty crazy. So you got to be really fast. You're going to be maybe battling some bots. I don't know. But it's really tough to get, especially basketball and football. If you have any chance to get those, and you're in luck. Will says Walmart restocked Series 2 blasters an hour ago. They sold out in half an hour. Okay, that really is disappointing. Yeah, Series 2 is going to be a little bit tough to get this year. I don't know. The reason I'm saying that is because it seems like they printed less Series 2 than they I shouldn't say it seems like it shows that based on the odds that it's a lot tougher to get Series 2 this year. Just because if you compare Series 1 to Series 2, the odds are a lot easier in Series 2 blasters this year as opposed to Series 1 from just a couple months ago, because they printed way less of it. So it's way easier to pull like a gold card and so on and so forth, an Independence Day parallel. But I'm going to go ahead and get this break populated here and show you who we have for you before we start to all the craziness happens here with the drops. We have Topps Finest today, and I'm going to go through and tell you what we've got. So our first master box is going to be for Sharif. For those of you wondering about Target's website, they haven't dropped anything yet. You just want to be ready for it. And I'll walk you through those steps here very, very soon. Then we have Travis at spot number 2. He's got a master box. Max says we drop the link ahead of time. A lot of times those links aren't available yet. We just have to wait. And then usually what happens is Jeff, who, by the way, Jeff has a great channel, so I hope you guys will, especially if you're able to get some cards, or even not, if you find the links helpful, go over and subscribe to him as well. But you want to click on that link, and that link will take you there. Some people had some trouble navigating Target's website before, just trying to find cards on their own, but the links will take you directly to the drops. And I did hear that Target had a website, or not a website, but a drop on Wednesday. It looks like they dropped some football and basketball on Wednesday, but no baseball, which is good. So we'll see if we get some more today. I'm really hoping there's some Series 2 today. I feel like there should be. Walmart dropped Series 2 on Wednesday, and then according to you guys, they dropped some Series 2 also a little bit ago, actually. Really early morning drop for Target, or for Walmart, and they sold out, I guess, supposedly in about half an hour. I saw one of you guys say. So I'm hoping that you know, if Series 2 goes live and we have half an hour to get it, like we all should be able to get hopefully at least some. Now the limit on Walmart, I heard, was about 4 blaster boxes. Target in the past has done 10 blasters for most of their products, so hopefully we can get. I would suggest getting 10 if you're able to. So we will see what goes on here in a little bit as I just finish getting these cards together. Brian Smith is in the house. Hey Brian, how's it going? Good to see you. Hopefully everybody's having a nice morning, nice relaxing morning. I got up just I don't know, maybe a little bit ago. Probably actually 5 to 10 minutes before we went live, brushed my teeth, and now we're ready to go here. So we'll probably have maybe about a case or two of Topps Finest to go through as well as we await this. So make sure you log into Target, and then if you want to, you can start to filter it down on the left-hand side. You want to filter so that you can see the sold out products, because the sold out products will usually be a placeholder, and you want to make sure that you have it so that you are seeing the products sold by Target.com only. You don't want to see like third-party sellers, because you're not going to find any drops there. So narrow it down with those 2 criteria. Looks like Rigzer says, I'm on the West Coast. I got 3 hours of sleep. That's pretty rough. I got about 5.5, I think. I went to bed a little bit after midnight last night. And have I got my megas yet? Yes, I did. I got a whole big box from Target, actually. I haven't opened it up yet. It's a big white box that says new release on it. I don't know, maybe that could be an interesting video. But let me just go through and double check. Jeremy says, I'm upset my debit card got lost, had to cancel everything. Man, that's really rough. Sorry to hear that. That would not be fun, to lose your debit card and then just... I actually, now that I think about it, my wallet, I don't know if my wallet's in here. So usually my stuff is saved. So also make sure that if you go to the your payment page, you want to have that payment ready to go. I think though, once Series 2 drops, you'll have enough time that it won't be like seconds and you'll lose out, but it might be less than 30 minutes for Topps. So yeah, you can search sports cards, you can search Topps, and we do have spots of Finest open. I'm just going to go through the order here, and then we'll start ripping a little bit, and then we'll just wait for these drops to happen on Target. They might happen at 6:30. They might happen at 7:30. We might have an hour, so we'll kill some time here with some Topps Finest. So here's what we've got. I've got Sharif coming up first with a full master box. Then I've got Travis batting second in the order with a full master box. Batting third, I've got Raymond. And then after that, we've got Nicholas batting fourth. Then Jack Holland is up fifth. We've got Sean batting sixth with another master. There's 8 total boxes in a case, so we'll have at least one full case. After that, we have Tammy with a mini, and she's gonna split that one up with Andrew. And then we've got another Andrew McCann, taking the next box. It's a master box there, so that means he gets both sides of the box. And we have Patrick, spot number 10. And we have Conley Nash. Just double checking, so I make sure I don't miss anybody here. I'm also cross-referencing this with my PayPal. Jimmy's up next, and then Eric is in the final spot. So that's the order that we've got. If anybody else would like to purchase a box, they're $259 a piece, or $129.99 for a mini. So we'll probably go ahead and get started here. Start breaking some cards. Hopefully everybody's having a nice morning. Got your coffee, got your donuts, got your oatmeal, whatever you're eating. All right, so also make sure your Target website is ready to go. You do not want to be late. Right now, I'm seeing 128 cards on Target's website when I type in sports cards. I want to include out of stock down there at the bottom. Now it's up to 146. Of course, there's always hockey cards available. I see some hockey cards available as well. Sold by Target. I also got to get that ready. So now I'm down to 26. Anybody else seeing anything different for that? So I'm on Target's website. I typed in sports cards, and on the left-hand side it says more filters. If you go down, there's category, there's price, there's sold by. So I clicked on Target because I don't care about Big Dot of Happiness or E for City or Mindway or Toink, because those are going to be, they're not dropping anything. Target is. So let's just get those out of there. So I have sold by Target checked, and then down at the bottom I have include out of stock checked as well, because whenever they get ready to drop something, then it's going to show up there. So that's what I've got 26 results. You can let me know if you are at 26 as well. Sort by relevance. You can sort it by relevance. You can sort it by featured. You can sort it by newest. I'll go by newest. I'm seeing Upper Deck is my most recent one. Other people are seeing 108. So we've got some people with 108. We've got some people with 26. Okay, I don't know why that's different. That's what I've got. I've got Target and sports cards. I guess I'll show you what I've got. I've got sports cards listed, and here's what I've got on mine. So down here over on the left-hand side, see this? I've got Target checked. These are just second-party sellers or third-party sellers. There's not going to be a drop there. And then down at the bottom, we have include out of stock checked as well. So if you have 108, that's cool, but it's probably going to be a little bit harder to drop when it comes up, maybe a little bit. So we'll see what we've got. Click shipping as well. Okay, yeah, that's another good tip. You don't care about buying in store. If you click shipping as well, when I do that, then I get 11, and I get all these weird gift cards. I'm actually taking that off because I don't know if I feel confident about that enough, but that's what we've got. Sort by newest. That's right. So once we see the link, Jeff, if you would not mind dropping that link for everybody once we see the links come up, then actually the links are probably the easiest way. In fact, when I did get cards last week, I got them via Jeff's links, because I would be searching and I'd be refreshing over here and I wouldn't see them. And people were like, oh, they dropped. And I would like frantically search it up on Target, and it's just longer to type it in and then have to go through search results. It's a lot easier, to click on the links in the chat. So keep a close eye on the chat over here. Jeff's got the links for you. Also, make sure you go over to his channel and check him out as well. But it'll be in the live chat, the links there from our moderator. Only moderators can drop links. So if you do see something that drops early before Jeff picks up on it, just let us know so that we can go over and grab it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with our break as we wait for these drops. So first up, we have Sharif. And we've got some Topps Finest for you today, so we can talk about the cards in the break. And hopefully get some cards. Now, what's happened in the past 3 weeks is football has been the stuff that they've dropped first, but it might not be that way because they've already dropped some football on Wednesday. We'll see if they have any more football left. But yeah, Series 2 is the main one. They might also have some Bowmans left over. They dropped a bunch of Megas last week. They didn't drop any blaster boxes of Bowman last week like they did the previous 2 weeks. So Series 2 is going to be the big one. We're hoping that we have, I'm hoping for blasters, which I'm hoping for 10. I'm also hoping for hanger boxes, and usually what Target does is they drop like a set of 3, like a bundle of 3 blasters, and I think in the past the limit's been 3 on those, so you might be able to get 9 hanger boxes. Or did I say 3? I meant 3 hanger boxes, a bundle of 3. Oh, here we go, Sharif. Let's go ahead and start things out on this early bird break. There's Jackie Bradley Jr. We've got Davey Garcia as the second card and Max Scherzer coming up. We'll flip that over. That's a numbered card. It's out of 199. Will the link work good with the app? It should. There's Clark Schmidt as well. Big Papa says there have been weeks where they dropped over 100,000 Bowman blasters. So yeah, I think with the Bowman blasters or with even the Topps blasters, there might even be more Topps blasters available. Brian says, I'd like a mini straight from PayPal. You can, yeah, if you want it, if you want a mini or a master, go ahead and send it over directly to me now, and I will get you in at the end of, we don't have a ton of these to do. There's Mountcastle, so there'll be enough for everybody. I expect, by the way, that we'll be live here until maybe around 8 a.m., so maybe about a 2-hour live stream. All the action is typically going to happen around 7 a.m. Eastern time, or around there, so you need to really get on high alert around then, but you know, they could drop things early. Jesse, the links aren't available yet. You can go to Target and look for yourself. They don't have a placeholder yet. There's Alex Kirilloff rookie card. The placeholder links, when you see the placeholder links come up where they start putting like Series 2, once you see Series 2 on their website, they're going to come up as sold out first, and then they're going to get their inventory put in there, and then it'll go live, and then hopefully you're able to grab some. James says, morning, what are you all hoping for today? It's a Series 2 day today. Maybe Big League as well. I'm not sure the exact date of the big League release, but that should be coming out soon as well. There's Eloy Jimenez, a nice auto right here in our first mini of the I was going to say evening. I guess in some places it is evening still. That's out of 50, 37 of 50. Eloy Jimenez gold auto right here is a very nice one right there. Jeff has the link to the Target search. If you go there, that's the website that you can use. You can search sports cards as you await the drop. There's a nice Javi out of 250. Also, you might have some Prism as well. James says Big League is June 30th. Okay, so we've still got a ways to go. I saw on Cardboard Connection last time I checked that it just said June. There wasn't an exact date. Zach says, hey, Jebs, any clue if or when Topps.com is going to drop today? Yep, Topps.com will drop today. And they're a little more unpredictable as to their time. Sometimes it's like as early as 9 a.m. Sometimes it's as late as like 1 or 2 p.m. So I don't want to sit here I don't have enough cards open for that amount of time. So for Topps, you just have to keep on checking and refreshing every little while. I think Series 2, since it's a large release, it's a big flagship release, it's probably not going to sell out in like a minute or two on Topps website, but it might sell out in less than a half an hour. One of the nice things that Topps does is that they usually limit it to one hobby. They usually don't have jumbos on their website, but usually one per person, so it lasts a little bit longer. Unlike Target, which has a limit of 10, which seems to be an awful lot. Jason says, it's good to have a payment method with you. Yeah, you want to have your payment method. You may even want to type in your credit card and have it saved so that whenever they do go live, you're ready to go. Next up for Sharif, you got a nice Eloy Jimenez already on the ledger. Let's see what else we can add. Eric says, Big League keeps getting delayed. Yeah, I was expecting, like, I went out to a retail store last week, and they had a placeholder for Big League on the shelves. Like, they had a sticker there. So I thought that it might be coming very, very soon. Bernard said, hey, I finally joined up on your Patreon $51 tier. Thank you very much, Bernard, for the super chat. Really appreciate that. The $51 tier is not going to be sent out until I get my Series 2 blasters. There's Bobby Dalbec. I spent tons of money on Series 2 blaster boxes. I bought cases and cases of it. So whenever that comes in, one of my case guys said that should be shipping this week. So I hope to get those out. As soon as I get them, I'm going to start putting those together. There's Ryan Mountcastle. I got the $99 tier cards pretty much all sent out yesterday, and the $100 tier will be starting to go out today. There's Casey Mize rookie card and Alec Baum as well. Matthew says, pain in the butt captcha challenge on the Topps website. It is a pain in the butt. You got to complete a little puzzle, and then they want you to pick pictures of like fire hydrants or mountains or bicycles or traffic lights or buses. But the good thing is it's a lot harder for the bots to get in on Topps website. For sure. Grays says, I'm stationed in Germany. Would you sit to an APO address? Yeah, I could do that. I think there's not much difference. Like APO, isn't that still the same as like basically a US address? I don't think I have to pay like the exorbitant international prices for that. There's a Cronenworth as well. So you've got a couple drops today, actually, Val. You've got the Target drop, which is going to be happening very soon. And you also will have the Topps.com drop, which will be happening sometime a little bit later this morning. Topps is a little more respectful to the West Coasters and realizes that it's kind of ridiculous to get up super early. Eric says, hey, Eric, I pulled a Zach V Auto from Chrome Mega. Very nice. It's always nice when you can pull something. Those mega boxes are pretty awesome for $29. They've been coming down also on the secondary market. The flippers aren't really touching them. Aiden says, hey, Eric, can I PayPal you for a mega box right now? Aiden, thank you very much. I don't have any megas that I'm breaking. I'm only doing finest. So if you'd like a finest, you can definitely pull the funds together for a finest master or a mini box. I think my mega boxes, I'm actually saving those extra ones that I have. So Eric and Aiden, thank you very much for the super chat. If anybody would like to get a box of these, they're sure. Yeah, Aiden, you can send them for a master box. They are $259 for a master. There's a Tristan McKenzie, nice refractor auto. There's Mike Clevenger. We've got Chris Bryant, and we've got Joey Gallo is the last one right there. Next up, Brian says, I sent payment for a master, sir. Okay, we will get you in at the conclusion of our first 9 masters. We'll go ahead and get you in there. And Yadier Molina is last one there. Here we go. For Sharif, we've got a Paul Goldschmidt, Jack Flaherty, JT Real Muto, and Pete Alonso's last one. So Sharif, you had a really nice Eloy Jimenez autograph in there. So Sharif is in the books. Hildardas has just got off work an hour ago, just in time. Thanks for what you do, Jabs Hildardo. Thank you very much. Hopefully we can get you all some Series 2, because I think it might be a little bit hard to find that product. I noticed last year, I wasn't a big fan of Series 2 last year when it came out. I kind of said how crappy the checklist was besides the Luis Robert. And then I couldn't find Series 2 anywhere. Like, it's like, why can't I find Series 2? And now I'm thinking back, if I go back and really look into it, I bet you Topps typically really reduces their Series 2 print run just because the demand is a lot less. Like, whenever the new product comes out, the new flagship, like getting that fresh design and the new players, everyone wants it. And with Series 2, the demand might be about half as much. So they do print a lot less Series 2. So maybe that's why I couldn't find it last year anywhere. I thought, wow, people are really into Luis Robert, and you know, with good reason. Travis is up now. He's got spot number 2. Aiden said he just sent it over. Okay, we will get you in there at the after I get through the ones that were already prepaid. Here's your first mini box. Jason got a lot of Series 2 yesterday. Nice job, man. You also might be able to find Series 2 at Walmart today. Matthew, no cursing of Cedric Mullins anymore. He could possibly challenge for a batting title this year, believe it or not. Cedric Mullins, last time I checked, a couple days ago, he's hitting like 323. Let's see, we've got Yu Darvish in our first. We've got a Joe Adell refractor rookie card right there. That's a nice one. I feel like Finest has been pretty darn good this year. Usually the autographs, really decent auto, like at least every other box. What time should you start looking for cards? Well, they could drop as early as very soon, like within the next few minutes. David said his Walmart has a ton of Series 2. Denny says there's Bowman Blasters, and look at this one. A very nice Christian Pache. I'm telling you, it seems like Finest has done a very nice job with their autographs. Out of 25, a 21 out of 25, a beautiful orange card, orange parallel right there. So congratulations, Travis, on that one. Christian Pache going into the season, one of the top rookie cards. Still one of the nice prospects, young player right there. He's got a bright future. Congratulations on that one. You have a Yu Darvish as well out of 150. For those of you that are wondering about the $36 price on Target, that's probably sold by a third-party seller, so that's not their site. Target or Walmart was selling their blasters for $19.98. We've got Bryce Harper. There's a Kyle Lewis, Glaber, and we've got Joey Votto and Blake Snell are the last two. For Travis, next up. Frank says, good morning. Coffee time with Jabs. Good luck with your card drops. Thank you very much. Yeah, hopefully we can find some good stuff. There's a Sam Huff refractor, Jacob deGrom, and Josh Donaldson. Evan says, I'm not looking forward to seeing all the flippers at Walmart in a couple hours ahead of me in line. Well, yeah, it does stink, but the good thing about Series 2 is the flippers aren't going to grab Series 2, I don't think. Yeah, the blasters, like a few days ago, were going for $50 a piece online, but I do think they're going to drop once everybody gets some Series 2. There's Joe Adell, rookie card. We've got a JD Martinez. This one is going to be a green out of 99. Jazz Chisholm rookie card. He's got a rookie in Series 2. I've got him at number 4. I might revisit that. Alex Kirilloff not doing so well this year, hitting like 245 with 4 dingers. So we'll see. The Streaming Geek, thank you very much for signing up on Patreon. I really appreciate that. And look at this. We have our first redemption. I've opened probably like 12 cases of this, and I've never pulled a redemption for an autograph. And I have no idea why we have a redemption here in the first place, because there's already a Christian Pache in this mini box. So, Travis, you may have a double hit here. A redemption card coming up. A Ke'Bryan Hayes is a very nice one, by the way. Number 1 rookie. Let's see what we've got here. It says that, hold on, let's flip it around. Congratulations. You are due to receive a autograph of Ha-Seong Kim. So nice infielder for the Padres. Came over from the Korean League, has some pop. Really good with the glove. A double hit right there for Travis. Congratulations. I like that one. That is a pretty good haul. Now let's see if you have 3 autographs in your master. That's the first time I've ever seen that from this product. Aiden said, I would love to buy that Ha-Seong Kim redemption. And PJ said he pulled the exact same redemption. Dark Cedars said that Nick Madrigal's out. So the White Sox just keep getting banged up. So you got Luis Robert on the shelf, you got Eloy Jimenez on the shelf, and now you've got Madrigal, 3 of their nicest young players. Now we're going into the next mini box. Nice Acuna in there. See if you can hit you a 3rd auto, Travis. Jim said, should Barry Bonds be in the Hall of Fame? I would put him in there. There's a Dylan Carlson autograph, so a really good box for you. Christian Pache orange, and now a Dylan Carlson refractor autograph as well. There's Garrett Cole, who was in the news the other day because he was asked if he uses Spider Tack, and he froze up like really nervously and probably paused for like 15 seconds before stammering out. I don't know how to answer that. We've got Nick Madrigal rookie card, Legacies card. These will just all basically be base cards for the last few packs here for Travis. But a really good master box for you, Alec Boehm rookie card. Are the links out yet? And we haven't seen them yet, so you can keep searching on Target's website, or you can wait for Jeff to drop the links that'll take you directly to whatever product is coming up. You can always tell when they're coming up because there'll be a placeholder where it'll say sold out, and then they'll type in their inventory, they'll get it ready to go. Anything dropped yet? Nothing yet. We're still early, though. There's Christian Pache and George Springer. 2KM says this box has been insane so far. Yeah, it's been a great box for sure with the Pache orange out of 25, the redemption. And then the Dylan Carlson. There's Aaron Judge, Casey Mize rookie. Adam says, would you rather cheat and make millions in the MLB using Spider Tack, or be a minor leaguer with a glimmer of hope? Yep, that's what a lot of pitchers do it. I think they do it because everybody else does it. It's like, I would say, like, before this, became a problem, probably like just about every pitcher was using it. That's why, like, whenever there would be a pitcher obviously with pine tar in their glove or whatever, the opposing manager wouldn't go out and even say anything, because guess what? All their guys were using it too. There's a nice Alejandro Kirk. Tim, how's it going? There's Andres Jimenez, and Luis Garcia is the last one. And here's our last pack for Travis. We've got Mookie Betts, Yordan Alvarez, Alec Boehm. When will you open Heritage, says Fernando. I don't have any. Well, I do have some Heritage that I could open, but I didn't sell it this break. I was just limiting it to just Finest instead of doing a mixer. I do have stuff that we could do, but I mean, maybe if we go through all of our Finest and the drop hasn't happened yet, then we can add boxes on if anybody else wants it. I've got Chronicles, I've got Heritage, I've got Series 1, I've got a Bowman Jumbo that's left over. All right, so Travis, you're in the books as we await the drop. Still nothing has dropped yet, but we're getting close to the dropping hour, or whatever you want to call it. That should be coming up soon. Let's see. Now, last week, the first drop happened at 7:10 a.m. So, if we use last week, then it should be coming very soon. Hector says, hey, Eric, I'm hearing that the Casey Mize auto you pulled is actually an error and not an auto. I pulled one myself, and card number does not have an A indicating auto. That could happen. Like, I missed that one. I don't have the card on me, but I do have the Walt Dropo. The auto, it looked like it was printed on there, but I couldn't tell. But it did say Topps Authentic at the bottom, so I was like, okay, maybe they should use a black pen. But yeah, it didn't stand out for me. What I would like to do is compare it to other people that have pulled that card. If all the autos are exactly the same, then we know. I'll have to look into that. Really stinks for Dylan. I think he was the one that pulled that card. So maybe I didn't make a mistake in the preview video. Maybe I didn't miss an autograph. All right, here we go. Tallboy says Jab's drop party. Yep, that's what we're here for. Series 2. The black. Hey, maybe also some Bowman, and also maybe some Prism as well. What is it? Prism football, I guess. I don't really follow football, but if I have a chance to grab some football cards, I'll get it, and then I'll pass them along to Patreon members. There's George Springer's the first card. Walker Buehler. Dark says, I know I thought I was seeing things with Jabs this early. Yes, this is the second week in a row we've done this. So basketball, says Lion. We'll see if they have any. By the way, I got some really bad news last night. And really terrible news, actually. Looks like my cases are delayed for Series 2. So the That is a Cronenworth refractor. They're delayed 1 day, so I'm not going to be able to probably do that break for you guys tonight. I'll have to rearrange everything and just push everything back 1 day. There's a Francisco Lindor and Josh Bell. I was really disappointed. I talked to my supplier about it, and they're going to give me a shipping refund, but there's nothing they can do about it once it's in the carrier's hand. Hey, Yordan Alvarez, a very nice one right there. Finest Moments, Yordan Alvarez. Love that one a lot. So far, each box has had a really good hit in it. That's a great hit right there. Is there a limit on Topps website? Or on Target, it's a limit of usually 10. Epiphany says, are you considering swapping out a Series 2 blaster for a Score blaster upon request? I would do that, actually. The $99 tier is all cleared out for the most part. There's a Fernando Tatis out of $250, but yeah, I honestly, that's not a bad idea. When there's ever a blaster choice month, wouldn't it be a bad idea to swap some? I do have some Score football blasters from last year that I just picked up. There's a Joey Votto. Griffin, they will probably, usually it takes at the max, like usually about a month. What I typically do is I have them all sorted on a shelf, and then once it becomes package time for your tier, I package up your break and also your monthly package and ship that out, which right now I did all the 26. I did the 99s and working on the 100s right now. And then after, if you're a $3 member, then after I get all my monthly packages out, and then I'll get yours in the mail. So now that I'm off school, it's a little bit easier to keep up with some stuff. So I'm guessing that I should have it out within the next week or so. All right, Raymond, let's get into your next box. Already got a very nice auto. Jeff says, reminder, make sure you're already signed into your Target account. You definitely want to make sure that you have as few amount of clicks needed as possible between the drop and you getting those cards in your cart and then the confirmed order. Alex Bregman. I don't think Heather's on here yet. Last week, I had Heather pick me up some megas as well. So I think I got 12 last week megas. There's Walker Buehler, Joey Gallo, and Marcus Semien. All right, Raymond, here we go with our next mini box for you. James said, had the pull of a lifetime yesterday. Hank Aaron Superfractor, 1 of 1 out of Series 1. How about that? Congratulations. That's pretty awesome. Jason said his Walmarts don't have a limit. Well, that kind of makes it a lot tougher to find cards there then, because somebody's going to pick them all up. Griffin says, Kelnick's having a rough time. Hopefully he pans out. Yeah, I saw he just got sent down to the minors a few days ago. There's Kershaw, Garrett Cole Masters card. Another Garrett Cole, and Chris Bryant is the last one. Michael says, is there a specific menu or search term? Yeah, we do sports cards, and then it should have 26 items coming up. And then we kind of drill down a little bit in the on the left-hand side, put Target, sold by Target, and then include out of stock. Will help you eliminate some of the junk. Make it a little bit easier for you to see. I have says, can we get multiple different products without it messing up your orders? Yeah, as long as they're as long as you don't go back and buy the same product again, you can place, like, say that I don't know, like the Prism basketball drops, you can get those and then pay for those, get confirmed, and then if Series 2 drops like 30 minutes later, you can get those as well. But if you would get, say you get like one box of Series 2, and you're like, wow, the limit's 9 or the limit's 10, I'm going to go ahead and get 9 more. If you do that, they'll cancel both of your orders. So you can only do one order per product, or they will cancel you out. And you have to do it right away. Like, you can't put like Prism basketball in your cart and then say, oh, I'm just going to wait and do one payment. They'll be gone like within moments. So you gotta get confirmed and go through as quickly as possible. Moose says his Walmart loaded the shelves with Series 2 on Tuesday, and you got 15 hanger boxes. Holy cow. That's pretty good. Luis Campusano is the next hit, so that goes with the Yordan Alvarez. We got Andres Jimenez. There's an Alec Boehm rookie card. We'll sleeve up both of those. And Nick Madrigal. Any placeholders up yet? I haven't seen any. I just hit refresh not too long ago. When Jeff gets a hold of those placeholders, he'll drop the links for you so you're ready to go. Searching for trading cards is also an option. I've got sports cards up right now. Maybe I should change that to trading cards. Jeff, what would you suggest? Sports cards or trading cards? Just my go-to guy for all drops. There's Casey Mize. John says, any concern about the amount of Top Series 2 that it's going to be coming out? Just seems like it's being flooded into Walmart. Well, here's the thing. It'll be flooded in there for this week, and then maybe a little bit next week, and then you're not going to see it again. I feel like really they printed way less of it this as opposed to Series 1. Probably trading cards, but both should be effective. All right, I'm going to take out sports cards and put in trading cards. Whatever Jeff says goes. I had sports cards up there. I was seeing 26. Trading cards, what do I got now? I've got 167. Let me go ahead and drill that down. Sold by Target. And include out of stock as well. Now I've got 116, so that's what I think some people were saying earlier. They had 116 and 108. Yeah, include out of stock, because what happens is they put the cards up and they await. They wait for like 15 minutes and then they populate it. So even when Series 2 comes up and you eventually do find it, when it says out of stock, don't get discouraged. Just keep refreshing. You'll see them populate that with inventory after usually about 10 to 15 minutes, and you'll be able to grab some. All right, Raymond, here's your next box. We've got Zach Greinke. James says, I can't seem to figure out how to get out of stock on my phone. Well, if you're having trouble, just watch the live chat, and we'll let you know, and we'll get you the links. There's Ke'Bryan Hayes, rookie card. Shohei Ohtani. It's going to be numbered out of 300, 246 of 300. We've got Yu Darvish and Yoan Moncada for Raymond. So, Raymond, congratulations on the Yordan Alvarez. That was a nice hit. Nice Yordan Alvarez rookie card. Not rookie card, but autograph. His rookie was 2020. Next up, we've got spot number 4 for Nicholas. Let's see what we can find for you. Next master box. Let's see what's going to be in here. So far, each box has had at least one really good autograph. Nathan says, make sure you guys turn on by newest. That's another good advice. It automatically puts it by relevance, which they're just really trying to get rid of their hockey cards, I guess, because they keep putting those at the top. But if you put by newest, I've got Pokemon trading card Gardevoir Battle Deck coming up first for me. Oh, I can't wait to get some Series 2 today on this Target drop. Here we go, Nicholas. Best of luck to you. You're on the $100 tier, so I'll be having all of your breaks out in this package. I'll get this in there as well. Let's see what we've got for you. Got a Joey Votto on the back of the first one. There's Rafael Devers, Tristan McKenzie, and there's Yordan Alvarez. That's going to be a out of 150. Josh Donaldson and Joey Votto. Cal says, I'm getting sleepy. I hope they drop soon. Yeah, if you're on the West Coast, it's, what, 3:49 right now? Some of you are still up waiting for the drop. It kind of really stinks, actually. It's getting late here in California. That's crazy that some of you guys still have to be up. Kevin says, Bowman didn't drop until 7:40 a.m. Yep, it is definitely, we're not sure the exact time. Again, we've had them drop as early as, I think, 6:40, somewhere in there, and as late as like almost 8 o'clock. So if it drops at 7:40, we'll still be here. We'll still get you the links for that. And while we wait, we've got Topps Finest for you, which is a nice little consolation prize. Jake Cronenworth, out of 99 rookie auto. So it's been a pretty good case so far. Jake Cronenworth out of 99. It's 45 of 99. He has a card in Series 2. I've got him as my number 3, just kind of like the early opening. number 3 rookie card in Series 2. Ke'Bryan Hayes for me is number 1. Mikey says, is school done for the year? Yep, we're done. That's why I'm able to do these Friday live streams. We finished up, what was it, like last Thursday? So since I was free last Friday, I was able to do one of these, and we were able to help some people get some cards. And now we are going to maybe make it a regular thing. Bo Bichette and Giancarlo Stanton. PJ says, how many Series 2 boxes do you think we're going to be allowed to get? I would bet that you're allowed to get 10 blasters. That's what it was for the Bowman blasters. So I'm guessing 10. Now, Walmart had, when they sold their Series 2, I missed their drop, but their limit was, I think, 4. There's Casey Mize, Miguel Cabrera refractor. He's a future Hall of Famer for sure. Brad says, what time are they going to drop 1990 Donruss? If you want to do a 90 Donruss drop, I've got a whole case of that. Can you believe I paid like over $400 for a case of 90 Donruss? That's awful. 20 boxes for $400, which is, roughly $20 a box. That's what they're going for. I remember you used to be able to get cases of 90 Donruss for like $100 a couple years ago. Boop the Snoot with a super chat says, what filters should I use on Topps website? Thank you very much. On Topps website, if you're talking about Topps.com, you just want to go to the boxes and packs section. That's where you're going to see the new product posted in there, boxes and packs. If you mean the Target website, you want to filter it down. We're doing trading cards. Some people are doing sports cards. Jeff recommends doing trading cards. On the left-hand side, underneath more filters, you want to, underneath sold by, you want to check Target. And at the very bottom of all those filters, you want to also check the box that says include out of stock, because whenever they put the placeholder up for Series 2 or the Bowmans or whatever they're dropping, that's going to have it listed. Jeff has, this is the search link I use on Target. You want to use whatever Jeff goes by. He's really, really good at finding these cards. And there's the link for you if that helps you guys out. There's William Contreras. By the way, make sure you check out Jeff on YouTube and give him some support as well. He's been instrumental in helping a lot of you guys quickly find the cards with his links. All right, there's Aaron Nola, and we've got Max Scherzer. There's Dennis Eckersley, Luis Garcia, and Christian Pache. Bobby says, there's no guarantee there's a drop today. Target dropped on Wednesday. Well, here's the thing. They did drop some cards on Wednesday, but they didn't drop any baseball. It was all football and NBA. So I'm pretty confident that there's going to be some Series 2 drop today, at least maybe not even some Series 2, maybe a lot of Series 2, because they haven't put them up yet. There's Mookie Betts, led off with a home run yesterday off Mitch Keller. Actually, I went to my first Pirates game in 2 years yesterday. Heather and I went with the boys, and we actually missed that home run because nobody knows how to go through the metal detector. Very, very frustrating. We got there just a couple minutes before the game was supposed to start, and nobody knows how to take their keys out of their pockets or anything, so we had to stand there forever. They only had like one metal detector. I don't know why. It was very frustrating. We missed the Mookie Betts leadoff home run, but we got in there in time to see Cody Bellinger. Dean Kramer autograph. So Dean Kramer is the second auto. Not too bad because you got a Jake Cronenworth there. Zach Greinke out of 250. And Luis Diaz is the last one. 2 more packs for Nicholas. We got Michael Confortos, the first one. There's Mike Trout. Garrett Cole, Chris Sale, and Alex Bregman. Yeah, Hildardo Dodgers looking pretty good. Julio Urias, up to 9 wins now. He leads the major leagues with 9 wins, and it's only like not even mid-June. He might be on track to be a 20-game winner. Dylan Carlson, rookie card. Got to sleeve that one up. John Moncada refractor, Blake Snell, and also Clayton Kershaw. Linda wants to know if Atlanta requested any verification on vaccinations. I don't know. PNC Park doesn't. In fact, I would say 98% of the people in PNC Park were wearing masks. So I'm pretty sure that, at least in like my area, neck of the woods, especially like out here where I live, I live in a rural area. We haven't seen masks in quite some time. You can walk into Walmart, and I almost feel like if you wore a mask into Walmart nowadays, people would be like, why are you wearing a mask? What's wrong with you? But that's maybe because I'm more rural. People out here much more conservative. Jeff says, sold out for now. Walmart. Okay, here we go. Walmart has a link for Series 2, but they're sold out for now. They did drop those, I think it was yesterday, the day before, and I missed out on those, and they repopulated again today, like at like 5 a.m., and they sold out in 30 minutes. So there's the Walmart link as well. Now, that one you might just want to maybe just bookmark it and check it every now and then, or just refresh. There's no guarantee that Walmart link is going to repopulate with stock, but it's a possibility. It might be kind of sporadic. They just pop up. Now, if you're seeing $45, that's the third-party price. That's not the Walmart price. Armand says, you're not allowed to wear a face mask at Minute Maid. They'll toss you right out of there. We've got Jack coming up right now at spot number 5. Let's see what we can find for you and your master. Craig says Donruss 90 is his childhood. Yeah, I had a lot of 90 Donruss as well. I think, let me think back to 1990. What was if I had like a pie chart, what would have the most? Probably Topps would have the most of 1990. I did have a lot of I didn't have a lot of Upper Deck. Upper Deck was always more expensive, so I never really bought it. Let's see what else we have. Maverick says, why do so many car breakers use a knife when opening the simplest plastic wraps? Probably just because that's what we're used to doing all the time. It's just quick. But yeah, you could probably open a hanger box without it. But then you just want to make sure you don't struggle and it's like you're like battling the box on camera. That's always embarrassing. Nate says, will Top Series 2 be available for the same amount of time? It all depends on how many people are trying to get it. It might be available for much longer. It might be shorter. Let's see. We've got Ian Anderson right there. Ian Anderson, rookie card. Nice refractor auto. We've got a Ronald Acuna Jr. as well as teammate. That's a nice green speckle out of 125. Richard says, when are the $51 tier boxes gone out? Richard, those aren't going to go out until I get my Series 2 cases. I could put them out now, but then you're not going to get the Series 2 in there. It would just be like whatever I have left over. There's Paul Goldschmidt and Jack Flaherty. So I think I'd rather give you a Series 2 than like 2020 Topps Update blasters. I mean, if you like 2020 Update and you need it right away, just let me know. I can do that. But I'm trying to give everyone Series 2 on the $51 tier this month. And then next month, we'll have, I think the next new release, either Big League or more Series 2. We've got a Matt Chapman Masters card right there. Just going to go ahead and refresh and double check and see what's going on Target's website. You just got to refresh every now and then. Still nothing new on my end. Jose Abreu and Shohei Ohtani. Once we see the links come up, like I said, it goes as sold out. So we'll kind of raise the alarm. Evan says ban Tyler with the false information. That is a lifetime ban, Tyler, when you do that. There's a JT Realmuto, Pete Alonso, and Nolan Arenado as well. We've got Joey Bart and Matt Chapman as well. Let's go to the next one. Aiden says, what will I get with the $99 tier? I think I showed that at the end of my Throwback Thursday video yesterday. For the $99 tier, I've got 2020 Topps Series 2 Fat Pack in there, 6 additional packs, a blaster of Bowman, and also a blaster of Heritage or Topps. Most got, I think, Heritage. I didn't have that many Series 1 Topps left. There's a George Springer out of 175, a nice teal shimmer refractor. We got Bobby Dalbeck and Jake Cronenworth. Dustin says, do you think 2019 Series 1 will become a great set because the rookies are blooming now? Yeah, they're definitely coming into their own. Remember when we called 2019 like the worst set from in recent memory? Series 1? Series 1 was just absolute crap, but now some of those guys, Adolis Garcia, Kyle Tucker, they're making that set a lot more in demand. I wish I'd have some Series 1. I do have some Series 1 blasters, not a lot. I always like to save them up. Albert says, is it too late to upgrade to 99? No, it's not. If you upgrade, I actually made like 8 additional $99 tier packages. So I've got them ready to go. If you upgrade, I'll have those out probably within the next day or two. And if you upgrade at any point or join at any point of the month, I will send it. So even if you joined on June 30th at 11:59 p.m., like a minute before July, you'll still get the June box as well. Sometimes if you join like within the last couple days of the month, I'll just combine it with the following month and send you both at the same time. All right, Jack, let's check out your next box and see what we've got for you. Got almost 1,200 people in here right now waiting the Target drop. It's 7 a.m., so we're getting closer to the time when they typically drop. Just got to keep refreshing, and that's what I'm going to do right now. But Jeff's watching for us. He's the link master. Once we do see the placeholder go up, then we kind of really need to be on high alert. We haven't seen that yet. What do you mean by placeholder? That's, I guess what Target's doing to kind of combat bots is they're not putting, like, can't even find Series 2 on their website. It's like, I'm guessing it's like a private link right now. And once that goes live, it's going to go sold out. Then maybe 10 minutes later, you'll be able to put some stuff in your cart. There's a Dylan Carlson. Miguel Cabrera Refractor. Second time we've pulled that card. 999 since I heard Target drop some items at 7:15 Eastern time on Wednesday. That's right. They dropped some football and some basketball. Shirt and Apostles, the next autograph. That is a nice refractor rookie right there. Jimenez out of 300. Looney says, any idea what filters to use on the left-hand side? You have a couple filters. You want to check off sold by, and you want to check Target. And at the very bottom, you want to check off include out of stock. That will narrow it down for you. Vladimir Guerrero, somebody asked what that 1-of-1 superfractor of Hank Aaron is worth. You can't really put a price on it. You can maybe check out what other superfractors of, players like Hall of Famers like that have sold for. I would say you could probably maybe get a couple $100 for it. Josh says, does anyone else prefer this over standing in line outside? I definitely do. Some of you probably are still sitting in your bed right now, just waiting for cards. A lot easier than getting up early and going and standing in line. Some of you probably sitting at the breakfast table, eating breakfast, drinking coffee, maybe sitting on a nice couch, all comfortable, instead of having to deal with all the flippers and being like getting up at 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. and then still being like 50th in line and then having to stand there for hours. And man, definitely a lot better this way. It's out of 250. Nice Giancarlo. Alex Kirilloff. Now, I wish they would maybe deal with the bots a little bit better so that we could maybe get some football or basketball if we wanted to. But baseball hasn't been like really tough to get. I think that the release that's going to be really tough for baseball, or that might sell it the quickest, is probably Chrome whenever that comes out this summer. Alexis Gonzalez with the Super Chat says, I got my 6 mega boxes in this week from Target. I pulled a Blaze Jordan autograph and an Austin Martin autograph. What do you think is the worst set in the last 2 to 3 years? Alexis, thank you very much for that Super Chat. Very, very generous of you. The worst set in the last 2 to 3 years has got to be, for me, 2020 update. I don't know, Randy Rosaranda's hitting like 250, striking out a lot. Trent Grisham, nice player, but I don't see either of those cards being like, I don't know, super high-end, like major stars. You can let me know if I'm wrong on that. Also, if Luis Robert fails, then Series 2 is from 2020 is going to be pretty crappy as well. There's Ryan Mountcastle rookie card to wrap things up for Jack at spot number 5. So 2020 update. You can let me know if I'm wrong on that. If there's a worse set out there, I'm not including like any of the super crappy sets. Like I don't. You said last two, like Triple Play's not around anymore. That was always an awful set by Panini. Butch Holyfield with a $1 super chat. Butch, thanks, man. Really appreciate that. Hope you're having a nice morning here. Some of you guys on the West Coast will be going back to bed. For me, I'm going to try to get these Series 2 in this drop. And then probably later on, I'll head out to Walmart and see if I can get myself an additional hanger, blaster, and fat pack as well. All right, next up, we've got Sean's getting a master. By the way, after that, we still have plenty of boxes to go. So we've probably got about 2 hours worth of finest for you. And there will be a finest delay here whenever we get the target drop. Everything is going to stop, and I'm just going to go searching and trying to get Series 2, which we should be able to get it once it drops. Let's go with Sean's next mini box. J. Mart says, good morning, Jabs family. What's releasing on Target today? It's tough to tell. They kind of keep that secret. You just have to wait and see what pops up. We're expecting Series 2 to drop today. QC Card Breaks has already hit up Walmart this morning, and they've had Series 2 at your Walmarts. That's pretty awesome. I'm hoping to find some Series 2 as well. There's Michael Conforto, Alex Kirilloff, and Juan Soto is the last one there. Zach says, I think Grisham's going to be a superstar. He's currently batting .301. Yeah, could be. Nice, Joe Adele. We've got a Walker Buehler autograph right there for Sean. That's a nice one. A nice green out of 99, Walker Buehler. Awesome card right there. Stout Sports Card says, why did you stop the Mantle rookie card flip videos? It just got to be too much with listing stuff on eBay, and honestly, I thought that I'd never get there, so we kind of just cut that off. Maybe after a couple flips. There's Casey Mize out of 199. That's a nice rookie card right there. Thank you very much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. There's Ryan Mountcastle, rookie as well, who I'm sleeving up. The Mantle rookie card, or not rookie, but the 52 Mantle now in a PSA 1 is just worth crazy amounts of money. There's Sam Huff, Christian Yelich, Max Kepler, Jackie Bradley, and Davey Garcia. Anthony says, what is a super chat? A super chat is when people donate money to a channel, kind of like buying a song on an app or something like that. George says, why am I awake right now? You're awake because you're going to get some Series 2 shortly. And we're 2 minutes away from the first drop as of last week. So last week, the drop happened at 7:10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're 2 minutes away. Getting pretty close to that right now. So you got to be on high alert. Keep hitting that refresh button. Also, we will have, we got Jeff in here. He's got the links when we see the placeholders. Xander Bogaerts, there's Kyle Lewis upside down. That's going to be a numbered card out of 300. Jose Abreu and Shohei Ohtani is the last one. Still no link to Series 2 on Target's website. Justin pulled a Mantle short print out of Series 2. That's pretty awesome. Christian Yelich, Larry Walker, Joey Bart, and Matt Chapman as well. All right, so that's your first mini box. We've got a lot of uploads for you today. I'm thinking about maybe doing 3 additional uploads. Our live stream for tonight is officially pushed back because my cases aren't coming in until tomorrow, which really, really stinks. I was really hoping we could break our jumbos tonight, but we'll just have to push everything back a day. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to find a jumbo and also a hobby box for the preview videos. I'll probably have to go out to a card store and pay like way more than I want to. Definitely going to pay probably more than I sold them for, but I'd like to bring those videos to you today. Get those out today, and then maybe Face Off Friday. I think Face Off Friday will be dropped later tonight when we're supposed to have that live stream. I can do a Face Off Friday with Series 2 hanger boxes. Hector says, have you sent invoices for the jumbos? If you signed up like a little bit after, then maybe you didn't get it yet. I'll have to go back and double check, and I'll get you an invoice. But I did send out Series 2 jumbos are almost sold out. I think I have like a case or two left, so there's still spots available. I'll have to just go back and check the sign up page and see anybody that signed up a little bit late. There's Glaber Refractor, Ke'Bryan Hayes as well. Can someone put the link in? There is no placeholder yet, so if you're waiting for cards, we don't have any placeholder links for you yet. You can go to Target's website and just keep refreshing there. Type in trading cards, type in sold by Target. Will Smith, autograph, nice one right there. Bryce Harper out of 250. Boofus is in the house. Says, Javs, I get my hobby box of Series 2 today. So, Boofus, that's pretty awesome. Make sure you check his channel. Thank you very much for the donation. Maybe if I can't get my hobby box, check out Boofus. Check him out anyway. See what he pulls from his hobby box. I'm sure he's probably going to do a preview video on his site. There's Bo Bichette. Thanks again, Boofus, for the support. Still awaiting the drop. Nothing yet. We are still in a holding pattern over here. There's Ian Anderson. Freddie Freeman refractor. Sixto Sanchez and Trevor Story. Michael says, thanks, Jabs. Love your channel. Going to become a Patreon member today. Michael, thank you very much. I appreciate that, man. The $3 tier will get you access to any of our breaks, like this one or our Series 2 breaks, and higher tiers will get monthly packs or boxes sent to you. There's Mike Yastrzemski. That one is an extended set. So you're like, what's so special about that? Why is that flipped upside down? It's because it's the extended. It's basically a short print. Cards number 101 through 125. Max Kepler and Ian Anderson. Amber says, will you be at the Beckett Card Show in Vegas? Nope. It's too far away. Justin says, soccer sold out listing just popped up. So for those of you like soccer fans, we may have a placeholder for soccer. I don't know if those are something that anyone's interested in, but we'll see if we can get you the link for it. I'm not seeing it on my end yet. There's Nolan Arenado, Justin Verlander. We've got Carlos Correa. And Javi Baez and Kyle Lewis is the last one as well. So, Sean, thank you very much. Box number 6 is in the books. Captain says, there's no soccer placeholder yet. Okay, yeah, I didn't see it on my end, but you never know. Sometimes the Target website is not very cooperative for me. Kevin doesn't see the soccer link yet either. So next up, we've got Tammy. It's going to be splitting this next box with Andrew. So I'm thinking that soccer was a bad tip there. We're not seeing anybody else agreeing with that. Andrew gets a mini and Tammy gets a mini. They're splitting this next one. I think Bowman last week dropped. What time was Bowman last week? 7:30, 7:40? I think it was 7:40. Andrew over there and Tammy over here. I'm hoping that the guy that does the Target restocks didn't call off today. I am seeing MLS soccer trading, so you got to scroll down a little bit. I'm seeing MLS soccer trading card boxes on my end, $23.99. Is that what you're talking about? Yep, you can get, for those of you that love soccer, you can get a max of 3. So is that something that people would want? MLS soccer is up right now. You can get 3 of those. I wonder if there's any value to those, if people would be into them. I'm not into soccer at all, so 2021 MLS soccer blaster. Looks like you can pick those up on eBay for about that same price, though. I'm seeing $22.99 on eBay. MLS soccer, is that the first official drop of the day? I'm going to pass on that one just because I don't know anything about soccer. And I'm not interested in soccer, so if anybody wants soccer, that's those have been up all morning, says Benjamin. All right, so yeah, that's something that Not a drop. Whoever gave us the tip, that's just that's been there and nobody wants it. And Jeff's got the link if anybody wants the MLS soccer. There it is, but that's not a new drop. It's been up for a while, according to you guys. Somebody dropped the tip, which I appreciate it when you guys try to help us out and drop the tips. But that one's been up for a while. If you want it, Jeff's got the link. Mr. Awesome says, I want the MLS. So Jeff's got the link. Just scroll up a little bit in the live chat. All right, Tammy, here we go. We've got Alec Boehm leading things off. Get that one sleeved up for you. Casey Mize refractor as well. Paul Goldschmidt and Jack Flaherty. John says, morning from Kentucky. Love your videos. Thank you, John. Good morning. Hopefully we can get some cards here soon. Casey, look at this. A Dennis Eckersley finest. On-card autograph. This is a pretty cool one right here. Is this a buyback or just a reprint? This is the first time I've seen this before. It is a Dennis Eckersley. Wow. Check this out. I'm trying to see if this is actually a... is this an actually 95? I think it's a buyback card. I think this is a 95 finest card that they bought back, just like they did with Archive Signature Series. So I think it's a 95 finest. Yeah, 1995 finest buyback autograph. Our first time pulling any buybacks out of this product, and it is numbered out of 20. So Tammy with the Hall of Fame buyback autograph right there. That is a nice hit for sure. Love that one. Finest has been pretty darn good today. Had a nice Christian Pache orange autograph. Cronenworth out of 99 autograph. Yordan Alvarez, Dennis Eckersley right there. So congratulations, Tammy, on that one. Love those buybacks. Also, you have a Mike Trout gold out of 50 die cut card. Avery says, y'all smash that like button because we have 1,300 people plus in here and less than 200 likes. Avery, thank you very much. A little like spike would be appreciated if you guys want to. Thank you very much for being here. Looks like that puts us over 200 right there. Thanks, guys. Yordan Alvarez, Aaron Judge. Got Larry Walker, Joey Bart, and Matt Chapman for Tammy. So good box for you, Tammy, with that Mike Trout. Tanner says that Mike Trout is huge. TC says, did the drop happen yet? Aaron Judge, refractor. MLB flagship in Manhattan has Series 2 today. Yeah, you're going to be able to find some Series 2 at Walmart, I think, at most Walmarts if you go out there. Now, if your Walmart just puts them out on the shelves, you might have one raider come by and just take them all, which kind of stinks. But if your Walmart has them behind customer service, then you're going to be pretty lucky and be able to find some. Hey, Heather's up. This is one of the rare occasions where I actually beat you up, Heather. Good morning, Heather. There's an Alex Kirilloff out of 175. J-Cell says, what happened to Daddy, or William says, what happened to Daddy Daughter? I haven't seen Daddy Daughter in months around here. There's a Teal Shimmer. We've got Luis Robert and also Spencer Howard is the last one. And here's our last one. It is a Miguel Cabrera. We've got Yu Darvish, Harper, Tatis, and Marte is the last one there. So Tammy with the nice Dennis Eckersley Hall of Fame buyback. All right, Heather, now that you're here, we can have a drop. We've been awaiting a drop. We haven't had anything yet. It's still a little bit early. Baseball typically has been dropping around 7:30 a.m. So we're waiting for Series 2. Heather, if you wouldn't mind, if Series 2 does drop, if you could buy the maximum of each Series 2 product. That's what I'm planning on doing. Hopefully it's going to be 10 blasters, 3 bundles of 3 hanger boxes. I'm hoping those drop as well. We'll see. Here's our next one for Andrew, spot number 8. Jose, his name was Andy Cunningham. I don't know if we ever got the channel name or not. So if he's in the chat, let us know. Let's see what we've got. James says the Somerset Walmart keeps them behind the service desk. Can only buy one of each, but they usually have cards of some type. Yep, well, that's a very rural place. That's actually just, I think the next exit down the turnpike from me. There's Jazz Chisholm. Sixto Sanchez and Trevor Story, Jazz Chisholm Refractor, best card in that pack. All right, Andrew, next up. Tibby says, good morning from the other side of the hill. Just stopped in before PT this morning. Hope you and Heather have a great day. Thanks, man. Hope you have a great day as well. No drops yet over here. We're still waiting on it. There's a Dalton Varsho autograph refractor. We've got a Christian Yelich as well. That's a green out of 99. Get that sleeved up. Kepler and Anderson. Next pack up for Andrew. So you're got the Dalton Varsho in your side of the woods, or side of the card. Something says Heather just wants a cup of coffee. Jabs, get to work. Cards must be bought. There's Buster Posey, Carlos Correa. Whenever there is the drop of Series 2, which hopefully is soon, I think that there's going to be enough Series 2 since it's such a large release that we should be able to get it. If we don't have any drops by 8 a.m., I'm going to start getting a little nervous that it's not going to happen. But for right now, we're still in that safety zone. It could happen at any time. But if it doesn't happen by 8 a.m., I will be nervous. There's a nice Ke'Bryan Hayes refractor. Alex Kirilloff as well, and Juan Soto. Now, eventually, I would expect Target to get a lot of complaints from everybody on the West Coast. Like, why are you dropping cards at like 3:30 in the morning? That's not fair. So I could see Target eventually changing their drop times to maybe later on in the day, maybe like around lunchtime Eastern time, 9 a.m. West Coast. But the last 3 weeks, Target has been dropping cards right between 7 and 8 a.m. usually. Sometimes a little bit before 7, but usually 7 to 8 a.m. has been the golden hour for card drops on Target's website. We've got Garrett Cole, Chris Bryant as well. There's William Contreras. We'll flip this over. That's a blue out of 250. We've got Contreras again and Mountcastle rookie card. Last pack for Andrew. Dustin says, yes, I'm tired. It's 4:21 in California. Jorge says, what do I put in the description? You can just do sports cards. How much are Bowman Blasters retail? They're $19.99 retail. Secondary market, you're going to pay like $35 or more. All right, so, Andrew, that's your mini box. Oh, wait, yeah, they are $24.99 Hyper. You are right. It should be. They used to be $19.99. But, yeah, Bowman's are $25 a piece. And since they only sell for $35, there's not a lot of markup there for the flippers, so they kind of are leaving Bowman alone. Let's go ahead now and get the next box underway. Goat says, do you think Topps will drop Finest again? Topps website will drop Series 2, but Finest probably not. Once Topps drops a product and it sells out, I don't think I've ever seen it come back. Christopher says, did you get your cards from last Friday? I got a big white box that I haven't opened up yet. So there is, I do believe I received my cards. At least I think that. Maybe it's from a previous week, but I'm pretty sure I got them from last Friday. Just haven't opened it up yet. All right, next up we've got Andrew at spot number 9. We still have plenty of master boxes to go. Looks like at least 4, and then we'll probably even have some more after that, because I think a couple people wanted a master box that we added on late. Let's see what we can find for Andrew at spot number 9. This early bird break as we await the Target drop gives you something to watch while waiting for the drop, instead of us just staring at the Target website over and over again. All right, Andrew, let's see what we've got here. Aiden says, watch them drop 2018 update. Wouldn't that be awesome? If there was like, they found a whole bunch of cases. Brent, I've started to mail those. I don't think I got yours out yet. But those should be going out within, probably by Monday for sure. I'll be working on every evening this week. Xander Bogaerts, William Contreras, and Mountcastle is the first rookie to sleeve up for Andrew. Got Michael Conforto. Jazz Chisholm, nice one right there out of 150. That is a good one. Like that one a lot. Jazz Chisholm. FFB says, do the $51.99 and $100 tiers get new versus old? $51.99 and $100 is just new packs. There's no old packs at all. the $26, there's only 2 tiers to get older packs. It's the $14 tier, which only gets old packs, and then the 26 gets 3 old and 4 new. Nice Jazz Chisholm right there. Congratulations on that one. Hobby Searcher says, thanks to the drop live streams. Great way to start off the Friday, and finally able to get retail cards again. Hobby Searcher, thank you very much. Got the name wrong there. I'm actually Eric, but Hobby Searcher, thank you very much for the chat. I really appreciate that, and hope that you're able to get some cards. And this is a Jazz Chisholm box. Got a nice 50 rose gold speckle parallel right there. So Jazz Chisholm out of 150. That's all right, man. It's early, so you get a pass. Still very early. Next up, we got Christian Yelich, Dylan Carlson. Get that one sleeved up. Reese Hoskins, Dennis Eckersley. They actually gave you a couple extra cards in that one. One extra card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They gave you 7 cards in that pack, so a bonus card. It's pretty nice. You're only supposed to get 5, actually 2 bonus cards. Atlanta says, how do I pay for Series 2? For our breaks, what you have to do is just sign up, and then I send you an invoice. And once you send that invoice, you'll get on our list. Our breaks have been delayed 1 day by a case delay, shipping delay. So that'll be here soon, but we'll have to start them on Saturday. Jeff has the link to Hobby Searcher. Make sure you check them out. Next up, Vladimir Guerrero, who's just destroying the ball this year. Mike Clevenger. Joey Bart and Matt Chapman. And Andrew, here's your last pack. Let's see what we got for you. Strasburg, Rendon, there's Garrett Cole, Bobby Dalbec, and Jake Cronenworth as well. So that mini box is done. Very nice Jazz Chisholm autograph in there. Let's go ahead and do the next one as well for Andrew and see what we can find. Adam says, why is Garrett Cole not a cheater like Altuve and Bregman? Well, if you call Garrett Cole a cheater, you got to call every single pitcher in the big leagues a cheater. He's just getting the brunt of it because he's, you know, the best pitcher, one of the best pitchers in baseball. But I would say like 80% of baseballs are doing the exact same thing that Garrett Cole is, and he's getting a little more hatred because he's a huge star. He's a Yankee. And I think that's why. There's Nate Pearson, Stanton, and Bellinger. I like Garrett Cole a lot. I've always liked him ever since he was a Pirate. There's Luis Patino. As we look for our next autograph, and there it is. Kent Herbeck refractor auto. I've seen that one a few times. We got a Yu Darvish out of 300 as well. There's Shane Bieber and Bo Bichette. You're going to be able to see like a lot of these players' spin rate. It's easy to tell who's like been using stuff like sticky substances. If you just see their spin rates drop by a couple hundred, you know that, hey, they're using something. Like Tyler Glasnow. His last start, he went, I think, 7 scoreless, struck out 11, and his spin rates were way down. So Tyler Glasnow was using stuff. Everybody was using stuff because that would be like, you know, all batters use pine tar and stuff like that. Well, all pitchers use something as well. There's Fernando Tatis, Torrey Hunter, Sixto Sanchez, and Trevor Story as well. Next pack up. Walmart dropped their Series 2 yesterday, Johnny. Yeah, I missed it. Sold out in about a half an hour. And I would expect us, whenever there's a drop here of Series 2, which hopefully is within the next half an hour, whenever that drop happens, that we're going to have roughly the same amount of time. Maybe less. Maybe if they have, I don't know what the quantities are that are available, but Target usually gives you 10 blasters that you can get. So I'm sure that whenever I see the blasters drop, I'm going to go for the max. George said he just found out Ke'Bryan Hayes was born 10 minutes from his house. That's pretty awesome. Ke'Bryan Hayes is my favorite Pirate right now. Hey, look who it is. Just talking about it. He comes up a nice Ke'Bryan Hayes out of 250. Blue refractor. Great one right there. Is Topps dropping today? Yes, Topps is dropping today. Topps Series 2. Now, if you don't find it on Target's website, I'm hoping it's coming up soon. But if you don't find it on Target's website today, then you can find it on Topps website. Topps typically drops between 9 a.m. and about 1 p.m. So It's a little annoying. You're just going to have to keep refreshing it. But it shouldn't sell out super quick because it's a limit of 1 per person. Let's go into this last pack and see what we've got. Aaron Nola, there's a Jesus Luzardo, Alex Kirilloff, and Juan Soto is the last one. All right, so next we're going into Master Box number 10. This is for Patrick. Best of luck to you. You got the whole box. We'll see what we can do for you. FFB says, regardless of cork bats, juice, spider tack, you still have to have the talent to hit a 95-mile-an-hour ball or throw a 95-mile-an-hour pitch. That's for sure. Let's go ahead and get this next box started for Patrick and see what we can find. Kenneth says, I haven't bought much baseball this year since I've been so invested in hockey, but definitely want to get Zach McKinstry rookie, so I'll be hitting the LCS today. I think, yeah, he's in Series 2. If I'm not mistaken. We saw him play yesterday, some second base for the Dodgers at the game. Let's see what we can find now for Patrick. Martin says, what are the prices for Series 2 hobby boxes in America? Most places have them for about $140, which after tax and shipping are going to be about $150. That's what all the big sites have them for. Like Steel City and Blowout Cards are around there. If you get them from Topps, I bet you they're like slightly under 100 because Topps sells the cards for usually about 30 to 40% less than most other places. Your local card store may have it for cheap as well, or cheaper, because they get it on the pre-order price. So they probably pre-ordered it months ago before, you know, went way up. All right, Patrick, let's see what we've got. Dustin says, I'm investing in Verlander rookies. That's a good one. Dustin, I would say if you're looking for Hall of Famers to buy low on, go for Zach Greinke as well. Zach Greinke is going to be a Hall of Famer. I mean, look at his stats. Just kind of compare it to other recent Hall of Famers. He's going to get in as well. We got Fernando Vina's ex-wife in the chat. That's interesting. Thank you very much for being here. Killa says, Finest was more expensive on Topps than some retail sites. Sometimes that happens. I don't know how that works out. But it is kind of annoying for sure. How many black master trots have you pulled so far? I don't think we've pulled any of those case hits. The black and yellow case hits. Haven't seen any of those yet. Keith says, congrats on 92.9, Eric and Heather. Thank you very much. He says, good morning from Fall River, Massachusetts. On this very early morning, we've got a Shane McClanahan rookie card. That's a nice one right there. Peter, Walmart's a little bit, we don't really know. Walmart seems to be random. They dropped around like 5 to 5:30 this morning, and they also dropped some yesterday. So looks like they are coming in some just waves. Dustin says, you're inching closer to 100K. Yeah, hopefully we get there within the next few months. It'd be really, really awesome level to hit. Next up for Patrick, got Blake Snell, Aaron Judge, Paul Goldschmidt, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Nolan Arenado as well. Brittany says, what's the word, Jeff? We still haven't seen anything. I'm not seeing anything on my end yet. It's 7:33. Nothing has popped up yet for Series 2. There's Andres Jimenez, Refractor, Joe Adell, and Dalton Varsho. Nope, no drops yet. Not even Series 2. I'm expecting Series 2. I'm hoping Series 2 drops today on their website. Steven's Card says, opening more Bowman Megas tonight and a sale this weekend. Stay tuned. Steven's Cards. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I hope you guys will check out Steven's Cards and give him some support and check his channel out. Thank you very much for supporting mine. And Jeff is saying, I'm not seeing any chatter about new links popping up so far. Nothing yet. We got Freddie Freeman. That is a blue out of 150. Nate Pearson and Sam Huff for that master box. The C says that Garrett Colson just used sunscreen. That's what a lot of players use or have used in the past. I used to watch the Pirates pitchers in the bullpen, and they would just load up their arms with sunscreen, like whatever their non-pitching arm was. They would just literally spray like half a bottle of sunscreen on there. And then they would obviously go to that during the game. They would just get a little bit on their fingers to, get a little bit of stickiness on there. Obviously, that's probably not the best substance to use, though, just because Pirates pitchers were usually pretty terrible. Guys like Garrett Cole, whenever he left Pittsburgh, his spin rates went through the roof when he went to Houston. And, obviously your spin rates don't just jump overnight. So he obviously found something in Houston to get that spin rate up. There's Jazz Chisholm. Jeff says, awesome channel. My 13-year-old loves watching. I always trust your site because you're G-rated for the kids. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you guys are able to hang out together and hopefully get some cards and check this video out and watch some finest being broken. Alejandro Kirk, Christian Yelich, and Eloy Jimenez. The Kirk is a refractor. That's a nice one. Still no drops yet. Still waiting. Hoping it comes up soon. There's a Giancarlo Stanton. We've got a Ryan Jeffers refractor. Rookie card refractor. Ryan Jeffers is the next hit for Patrick. George Springer. That's out of 199. And got a Aaron Nola and Max Scherzer as well. 3 more packs for Patrick. Peter says, are we waiting a little bit longer because of Wednesday's mini drop? They didn't drop much on Wednesday, and it was only football and basketball. So I don't know if that's affecting us or not. We're still waiting for baseball right now. Waiting on Series 2. And looking at some finest while we wait for it. We got Shane Bieber, Alec Boehm, rookie card, and Luis Diaz as well. Freddie Freeman. Hopefully Alec Boehm can get his season turned around a bit. Got Sixto Sanchez, Trevor Story. There's Nate Pearson. That's out of 300. Dylan Carlson right behind him. And Evan White is the last one. Ethan says, when does Topps website drop their cards? Topps website's a little bit tricky. They never drop before 9 a.m. They always wait around so that the West Coasters at least have a chance to wake up. Typically, it's between 9 a.m. and about 1 p.m. But usually, if I had to say the most common time that Topps drops their product is usually probably between, I'd say, like 10 and 11 a.m. That's all Eastern Standard Time. Somewhere in there. So you'll be able to find it on Topps. You'll be able to get a hobby box and maybe a blaster box. Or I don't know what. I forget what the limits are for the blasters. It might be 4. I'll tell you what. Like a year ago, you used to be able to get a whole case from Topps. Like, say Topps is dropping hobby boxes today, Series 2. You could get 12, which is a whole case worth. You can't get that anymore. It's just 1. Still nothing. Still waiting. Here we go with our next boxes for Conley. Hey, but we've got some Series 2 for you to... Or not Series 2. We've got some finest as we await Series 2. Derek says, do you think there will be any Bowman Megas today? There could be. It's a possibility that maybe there's some canceled orders and they have some more to get out, but we'll see. Evan says, Walmart has sold millions in product, but Target hasn't dropped any yet. Yeah, come on, Target. Stop making us wait. Get that drop out there for us so we can grab them up. All right, Conley's up right now. Let's see what we have for Conley Nash in spot number 11. We've got a Torrey Hunter, a Dylan Carlson, rookie, and Evan White. Jay Robertson said, I heard of a 740 drop. That's what time the baseball released last week, about 740. So it's not guaranteed they're going to drop at the exact same time every week, but it would be nice. You know, like Target used to tell you, oh, come to our parking lot at 6 a.m. and we'll get you on the wait list, and then we'll open up at 8 and you can get your cards. It would be nice if they would be consistent so that, people that want cards, people have schedules. Like, some people have to go to work, and this probably works out for you. If you have to go to work, you're probably still getting ready or whatever. So to kind of switch it up all the time would not be kind of cool. Fralin, how's it going? Good to see you, man. There's Jazz Chisholm. We got a Chris Bubich rookie card right there. That is a nice one. Right now, we still don't have a placeholder link for Series 2 or anything, Michael. Still waiting on those. Charlie Blackmon refractor. That's out of 250. We've got Anthony Rendon and Vladdy Jr. as well for you. Nate the Great says, still waiting to go to bed. That's a very, very late night for sure. Jeff's got the link to the Target search page right there. Just got to keep refreshing. Haven't seen anything yet. We're hoping we see it within the next, I'm honestly hoping within the next 20 minutes we have the baseball drop. Dustin says, one thing they could change about the Target drop is how early they change for people on the Western Coast time, Pacific Coast. Stout Sports Card says, no minor league games last year affects all rookie cards. Yeah, there were no minor league games last year. So the rookie cards were just affected by basically when they make it to the big leagues. So we'll still have rookie cards. Like Jazz Chisholm appeared a little bit last year, so he gets a rookie card. The rule of thumb is that they have to appear in the big leagues, and then they get a major league rookie card. Like, you're not going to see a rookie card of like Wander Franco, who hasn't appeared in a game, or Jason Dominguez. You do get them in Bowman. You get their first Bowmans and stuff like that. But you get that with any like major prospect. As soon as they're drafted, they appear in Bowman draft or Bowman. Get their first Bowman cards. But you got to wait for them to actually break through into the big leagues to get their rookies. There's Jordan Alvarez out of 150. Keibert Ruiz and Francisco Lindor is the last one. Starting to come out of his slump finally. That average is getting up there into the mid-200s almost. Conley, here's your second box. Let's see what we can find for you in here. Does anyone know what time Target dropped on Wednesday? I don't have the exact time for you, but I heard it was a very brief and small drop of just some football and basketball. Nothing crazy in that pack. Sixto Sanchez. Redskins says Wander will be in Series 1 of 2022. I agree with you. Series 2 has, or Wander Franco has not yet made his Major League debut, and it is almost that time when the cutoff is. I'm trying to think exactly when. I could let you know. There's a nice Key Brown Hayes refractor. I could search it up and tell you basically when. Here's what I'm doing. I'm going to go to baseballreference.com. Because I remember hearing that Yordan Alvarez missed the cutoff date by, I think it was a day or something like that. So I'm going to look what date Yordan Alvarez made his Major League debut. So if you're wondering what I'm talking about, Yordan Alvarez made his Major League debut in 2019. Let's see if I can find it here. Where's his game log? Yordan Alvarez. Looks like it's a little bit different. Trying to figure this out. Maybe it's not going to be fast enough for me to do it. Looking for his game log to find when he had his Major League debut. It used to say right there, but I'm not seeing it right now, so I don't. Oh, there it is. Game logs. All right, 2019. His first game in the big leagues for Yordan Alvarez, and it was early enough that we all thought he was going to be an update, but he appeared June 9th, and he missed it. So we're already past June 9th, so Wander Franco, when he gets up, you're not going to see him in update. So update this year is going to be limited to looking for Yermin Mercedes. Is going to be, you know, if he catches fire again, probably one of the top guys in there. Jared Kelenic is going to be one of the nice ones as well to look for. There's Ian Anderson and Andrew Vaughn are probably the top three right now. There's Anderson Tejeda, rookie card, but those guys you'll definitely see in there because they've been making big contributions to their teams this year already. There's a Joey Bart out of 75, nice rose gold. Marcus Semien and a Yadi Molina as well. I do think Kelenic will be an update because he appeared in the big leagues before that June 8th or June 7th or June 8th is the cutoff for update. You have to appear in the big leagues before that. So Topps, I guess, is already like the wheels are turning for Topps update. They're getting the set put together. Who knows? Maybe even starting to print it up right now. There's Joey Gallo is the last one, and let's go to the next pack. Peter says, where can I get Patrick Wisdom? You got to go to 2019 Patrick Wisdom. 2019 just keeps going up and up. Got all those good rookies in there. Now guys like Patrick Wisdom and Adolis Garcia also catching fire. That's just more fuel to the fire of 2019. Casey Mize. Akil Baddoo will be in update as well. I don't know why he didn't get into Series 2. He broke into the majors on opening day, so kind of disappointing he wasn't in there. Oh, Akil Baddoo has kind of dropped off a little bit. Buffa says, we got 1,400 people watching and 348 likes. Hit that like button, everybody. Thank you very much, everybody that already has. Up to 348. Maybe get a little like spike here. It's Anthony Rizzo, Nick Madrigal, and Jesus Sanchez is the last one for Conley. So, Conley, thank you very much. We'll get your cards put in the box. And we've got Jimmy at spot number 12. Let's see what we can find for you, Jimmy. Next master box up. Brewers fan says, I got lucky and got a Patrick Wisdom pink firework auto out of Donruss. That's pretty awesome. It's a good pull right there for sure. Adam says, why do gas stations not sell cards anymore? I wish they would. We're starting to see cards come back, and you're starting to find them at more places. I've even heard that like Dollar General is starting to sell cards. Dollar Tree has cards. They just don't last that long. Barnes & Noble. So maybe gas stations will start to get cards again. I don't know. Daryl says, did you see Mookie throw the guy out at home? I was actually at that game. I saw that play live. That was an awesome play. Mookie Betts caught it kind of awkwardly and just twirled around and threw him out right at the plate. It's the first game that I went to in 2 years at PNC Park. When I saw tickets were super low for the game, Heather and I got tickets right behind third base for like $16. I was like, yeah, let's definitely go. We were kind of like, battling, like we knew it was going to rain. So we were kind of battling the decision, like, do we go and possibly get rained out? But we saw it wasn't going to rain for maybe like an hour and a half. We went and we got like 8 innings in. Heather and I left right after the 7th inning stretch because it started to rain a bit. And I looked at the radar and I was like, this isn't good. There's a lot of red coming this way. So we cut our losses and got out of there in time. And then it went into a rain delay, and then eventually they just canceled it. Didn't want to be stuck. We didn't have umbrellas, so we didn't want to be stuck there for like an hour, like waiting for the rain to let up. Because I always park for free when I go to PNC Park, and park up on like a street and then walk like 10 minutes. Any foul balls close to your section? Yeah, both boys actually got foul balls. Got a Mookie Betts foul ball and a Cody Bellinger foul ball. Now, they got some assistance from other fans, but I wasn't going for anybody. I had my glove on just in case a ball came my direction, but there's Nolan Arenado right there. There's Justin Verlander. Good old JV. Dalton Varsho. We've got Luis Garcia and Christian Pache as well. There's Ronald Acuna Jr. We've got Shane McClanahan refractor. That's a nice one right there. Shane McClanahan. A lot of Rays fans like him. Linda, it is the same glove as I used when I was a kid, out of 250. Purple. Alejandro Kirk and Andres Jimenez. Sonny, I'm going to get those out to you probably. I'd like to work on them today. I'm thinking by tomorrow I should have that out. Still no drops yet. I'm going to go ahead and refresh the Target site and see what we've got going on over there. Still no Series 2. Got Dalton Varsho once again. Epiphany says, did the ball hawking itch come back a little bit? If I saw something come my direction, I definitely would have caught it. Just, I don't have the time to do that anymore. We've got a Sam Huff, Joe Adele, and another Joe Adele. So 2 Joe Adeles, one of them being a refractor. Got a Chris Sale and also an Alex Bregman as well for Jimmy. Let's go into the next pack. Got a McClanahan auto already. Brave says Walmart had Series 2. Yeah, Walmart's site dropped at like 5 a.m. Eastern time this morning. Truman, you can keep refreshing the page until you see something pop up. We've got a loose Patino right there. There's Nate Pearson. Bryce Harper, let's flip him over. It's a nice green speckle out of 125. The Streaming Geek says he'll be upset if Target doesn't drop. Me too, man. I got up at 5:50 a.m. this morning for it. But at least, if there's no drop, we at least were able to have another break of Finest. It's not like we just sat here not doing anything. Bryce Harper, Josh Donaldson, and Joey Votto is the last one right there. Brad said, did Zach Campbell jump in and steal all the Target drop? Well, it still hasn't come up yet, but we'll wait. Maybe they pushed it back an hour because of the West Coast. We'll see. I'm not giving up just yet. We got Aaron Nola. Jordan, even if you had paid attention on Wednesday, you probably weren't going to get him. It was really, really tough. I heard that they were selling out in less than a minute. How about this one? A Christian Yelich out of 50. That's a nice one right there. A Christian Yelich auto out of 50. Kind of tough to find some of the top veterans. We did pull a Bryce Harper out of Finest last week, and that's a great card right there with that gold background. Goes really well with the Brewers yellow in their uniform. So Jimmy, congratulations on that Yelich. You also have a Jazz Chisholm out of 25 orange. That's a great card right there as well. So 14 out of 25. We got a Ke'Bryan Hayes as well, and another Jazz Chisholm. So congrats on that. Jesus says you were told it was dropped. Yeah, Target did drop a limited amount of basketball and football only. There was no baseball in that Wednesday mini drop, and like people are saying, it sold out in like a blink of an eye. At some random time on a Wednesday, so a lot of people think that the bots grabbed them up because they just sold out so quickly at some random time. Like right now, pretty much, I wouldn't say everybody that collects cards, but a lot of people that collect cards are watching Target's website right now. We got people all around the country on that website hitting refresh. There's Nate Pearson. Linda says, are there any upcoming card shows that you're aware of in the Pennsylvania area? Well, I can let you know. I can check it out for you and tell you. Let me search it up for you. If you want to stray away from your Target link for a little while, you can do so and type in this card show calendar Beckett into Google. That's what I use to find all my card shows. And then the first one that comes up, it says search venue. If you click on that, all of your card shows all over the country are going to come up. They're all going to be in order. So, for example, the first one up this weekend, we've got one in Evansville, Indiana with 30 tables. And I see one in Springfield, Pennsylvania, right off the bat. It's the second one listed. 30 tables at the Springfield Mall. So I don't know if that's close to you or not, but that's a possibility. 30 tables, not too bad. But if you'd like to check that out again, type in Card Show Calendar in Google, and then Beckett, Card Show Calendar Beckett, and then the first link that comes up, it says search venue. You can scroll through all the card shows across the nation to find one that's close to you, and then go check it out. I don't have any plans to go to any card shows this weekend. Cody says there's one in Erie, Pennsylvania. Hey, I went to that Erie, Pennsylvania one a couple years ago. And actually, I ended up rating like a 10-cent box and getting a whole bunch of good rookies for 10 cents. I remember there was like Anthony Rendon's in there and all kinds of stuff. So, all right, next up we have Eric. It's spot number 13. Before I rip this box open, I'm going to go back and just refresh my Target page briefly. And see if I'm thinking we're still at still in the holding pattern there. Now I'm going to go into my PayPal account because I think a couple people sent over a payment after this break started. Maybe they paid their invoices late. So let me go and make sure, because this is the last box that I have, last name that I have that was paid. I still have, it looks like I still have about a case worth of Finest that we can bust open here. So let me go into my activity, and we'll fill these out so we know exactly how many more boxes we have. Because people are asking, how many more boxes do you have? I want to have an answer for you, because right now it could be this one, it could be like 5, it could be however many. All right, let me scroll down. So I can see that we have one of those is a jumbo box. We have 2 more after this. We have Brian Smith. He'll have the next box. We'll call that spot number 14. And then we have Aiden. Aiden, by the way, there's no address on your payment, so make sure, I think I might have something on the no address shelf for you already. Make sure I have your address. You can just send that to me here from the same email address that you paid from, so that I make sure, because what's happened in the past, I'll say like, hey, can you send me your address? And then some random person sends me their address, say, hey, my name's Aiden, with their address, which is not actually you. So that's why it has to match your PayPal email address, so that I make sure it's the actual Aiden that sent it. So anyway, we have 3 more master boxes to do. Let's go and get to Eric's right now. The Mullinator says, heading out to Harrisburg today. I think there's one nice card store in Harrisburg. I haven't been there, but I think it's called like Card Stadium or something like that. But I have not checked it out, but I've heard good things about it. Dirk Remington says, good luck everyone with their hunting today. Dirk, thank you very much. Dirk's always out there hunting. I think his most recent video is pulling my hair out looking for cards. It's not easy. And yeah, it's check his channel out. Thank you very much for the support, man. Dirk's all over the country looking for cards. Just you'd be surprised all the different places. Let's see, we've got a Rafael Devers again, refractor, Andres Jimenez, and Luis Garcia as well. Victor B, I think we ended up breaking your heritage last week, didn't we? We got Anthony Rendon. Hey, look at this. David Ortiz. A nice big hit right there for Eric. So that's our, I think, second time pulling the Ortiz. We actually had this in a red out of 5 in our major case break of Finest. This is a nice one right there. Big Poppy, potential future Hall of Famer. So congratulations on this one, Eric. Gotta love that one. David Ortiz. Very, very nice stuff right there. We'll go ahead and get that one definitely sleeved up and top loaded. There's a Cronenworth. That's going to be a nice one as well. A Teal Shimmer out of 175. Luis Diaz and Alejandro Kirk. So, Eric, nice start for you for your master box. I'm guessing your second box is probably going to be crappy, but we'll see. Sometimes they give you a big-time auto, then they're going to give you like a Dalton Varsho or something like that in the second box. No offense to Dalton Varsho. He's just kind of like a common autograph right now. Got Whit Merrifield. There's J.D. Martinez. We got a Vladdy refractor right there. What's the cost of a single Topps Finest box? They're $130. Clayton Kershaw and Chris Sale as well. Flip these over. We got a Francisco Lindor. Nicholas says, next time you go to Lake County Captains, check out Over the Fence. It's fun. I've been to Over the Fence before, actually. I went there in January, something like that. I think did I bring a video? I thought I brought a video from that. There's a Clark Schmidt out of 25. Over the Fence. Is that the one that has the dog that's there? Like the dog that like greets you? I forget his name. It might be Nolan or something like that. But I'm pretty sure that I've been there. There's Clark Schmidt, Keibert Ruiz. We've got Anthony Rendon. John says, man, I swear you're always pulling fire on these early bird shows. Thanks, man. Heather says, you didn't they have the dog? Yeah, we were there. I think his name was Nolan, and we did a video from there, if I'm not mistaken, probably back in January, so you may have missed it. I'll have to go back and watch some of the older videos. I think I have a playlist called Card Store Videos, so it should be in there. It makes it a little easier to find. When does Ortiz qualify for the Hall? I think it's probably within 3 years, 2 or 3 years. The stipulation is you have to be retired for 5 years to be eligible. So I think he's like a few years away from that. All right, Eric, here's your next box. Let's see what we can find for you. There's a Dylan Carlson refractor. That's a nice one. Get that sleeved up in Cronenworth as well with them. Elite says target drop starting at 8 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Well, that's how do you have that inside information? Christian Javier, he's been doing pretty good. Christian Javier refractor. Nice one right there. Over here we got Paul Goldschmidt refractor. This one's out of 250. Yeah, we're gonna need some assurance. So how do you know that there's going to be a 9 a.m. target drop? We got Freddie Freeman, Jacob deGrom, Bryce Harper. We've got Fernando Tatis, and Ketel Marte is the last one as well. Still waiting on Series 2 to drop. There's Kirilloff, Tristan McKenzie, Refractor, Machado, and Buster Posey as well. Got Pujols coming up. He had 2 hits a couple nights ago for the, there's a nice orange legacy card. Don't get that one sleeved up. Trevor Story, gold out of 50. Brian says, Barry Bonds was intentionally walked 611 times. That's crazy. How many times? Nowadays, the league leader might have like, what, 7 or something like that. Elite says, I called Target Corporate, and they said the time, but they never disclosed what cards they would be selling, just a variety of sports cards. So Elite Sports Cards is telling us that they called Target Corporate directly, and it's going to be 9 a.m. It's going to be the Target drop. So very interesting on that. We'll see if that's the case. The Best is going crazy, saying they just restocked Series 2 in Bowman. I'm thinking that might be a troll job right there. So let's see if that's the case. It's not the case. So The Best, I'm going to have to remove you from our chat. And I will undo that if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that that is fake. So adios. There's a Dylan Carlson, Christian Pache, and George Springer is the last one. So seeing 9 a.m., people are saying 9 a.m. drop. I don't know if that's the case or not. We'll see. So Eric, thank you very much. You're in the books. Congratulations on the David Ortiz. That was a pretty darn good one right there. Well, if it's going to be at 9 a.m., it would make more sense if they would do 9 a.m. every week. I wish they would just be more consistent with it. Maybe, you know how they say, we're only going to sell cards online, but maybe say we're only going to sell cards at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make it a little bit easier for us. So Ill Pools, or is that Southern Illinois Pools, says, getting married in 29 days. Enjoy the gentleman. Hope to get some Series 2. Thank you very much, man. Congratulations. That's exciting times. I hope you enjoy the honeymoon, and congratulations on that. So let's go with number 14. Spot number 14 is for Brian. Let's see what we can find for Brian right now. No drops yet. Some people are saying 9 a.m., but I'm not sure if that's the case or not. We'll hang out here a little bit longer and see. A lot of people are saying now. Some people are saying 9 a.m. Central. I have. We don't have an inside man at Target. It would be kind of cool if we did have an insider at Target to tell us. How's the quality control been on Finest? It's been pretty good. We have not had any really issues. In fact, we haven't been shorted any autographs. In fact, we had one where we had more than what we're supposed to get. We had 3 autographs. Does anyone know the real time? Well, nobody knows the real time that they're going to drop. Charlie says, how far are you away from Harrisburg? Probably about 3 hours. So Austin Hayes, that's an extended set card right there. You'll notice on the back, it's card number 118. 101 to 125 are short prints from the extended set. Jackie Bradley Jr. is the last one. Let's see what else we've got. We've got Keibert Ruiz. We've got Francisco Lindor. There's Aaron Nola, Shohei Ohtani, and Paul Goldschmidt is the last one. Jason says it's overpriced at Walmart. Don't buy from Walmart. The prices you're seeing at Walmart, those are third-party sellers right now, so those aren't the actual Walmart prices. Cardinals fan just became a new member. Thank you very much. Cardinals fan 1990. I appreciate you supporting us on YouTube. There's Eloy Jimenez Refractor, Matt Chapman, and Jose Abreu. What's everybody searching for on Target? I have trading cards up there. You can also do sports cards. If we do see a link soon, we'll get you that link. Next up for Brian, spot number 14. We've got Pete Alonso. There's a Jorge Soler out of 99. John says, I've been enjoying the stream despite nothing being dropped yet. Enjoy these. John, thank you very much. Yeah, some early bird breaks. It does get to be like, it wouldn't be, I don't know if I could sit here for 2 hours and just stare at the target screen. So it's awesome to be able to watch the cards being broken from, in my case, actually opening the packs and checking these out. Kind of passes the time for me. I can't believe I've already been here for 2 hours. Doesn't seem like it because breaking cards just makes the time go a lot faster. Russell says, can I buy into a break? Right now, I still have some more Masters of Finest if anybody wants to extend this break out a little longer as we wait for the cards to drop. Still have some, looks like I've got 6 more Masters of Finest to do. And then if you'd like to buy into any of our breaks, you can check us out on Patreon. It's $3 per month. Yeah, Heather, I think I started at 6:02 or something like that. I got a little bit of a late start. I want to start at 6, but I had to go and find my charger, and then I had to get a box to put all the cards I was breaking in. Andrew Smith says, I could buy 10 for you at cost, Eric. Can exchange in Irwin when received. Andrew, that would be awesome. 100%. I would definitely do that for you. So if anybody is in the area and wants to buy 10 blasters for me, I go through them like crazy. I always end up buying cases and cases of blasters, and a lot of times I pay like way more than what they should be. Like, for example, the Bowman blasters, I think I paid like 33 or once the case break, like take your case price and you break it down, divide by 40, like 30 something a piece when it should have been 25. So thank you very much, Andrew. I'll definitely take you up on that offer. Come and pick them up from you in person. And if you don't mind, I would have to PayPal you though for them. Like when I bought all those hangers, I bought them with PayPal. If you don't mind that, there's a nice. This is a variation, a different background. There's a Christian Yelich right there, nice refractor. And we got a Ketel Marte and Luis Robert is the last one for Brian. Let's check out your other mini box and see what we've got for you. Kelly says, hey, Eric, just curious how you're able to get cases of Topps product when Topps limits it to 1 or 2 boxes. That's 1 or 2 boxes. There's a lot of sites out there that sell cases of them. A case would be like in Topps Hobby, there's 12 boxes per case. Bowman, there's 6 boxes per case. You can buy the cases at Steel City. You can buy it at Blowout Cards. You can go on eBay and buy a case for yourself. Now, they're going to be thousands of dollars in most cases. But that's how I get them. Just buy the case. Usually people don't buy cases though unless they're breakers. Like we do breaks here, like usually like maybe like once or twice a week. Or people that might other people that buy cases might be like repackers, people that put together like the boombox. I'm sure they get cases like crazy. People like that, or just card stores will get usually at least 1 case per store. There's Ketel Marte. In some cases they'll get 4, 5, 6 cases. There's Ketel Marte out of 300. Yep, no Target drop yet. Still waiting for that. We've got a Dylan Carlson rookie card and Evan White as well. Goldschmidt, Ian Anderson, and Sixto Sanchez as well. Free4 says, if Mike Trout retired today, he'd be in the Hall of Fame. I 100% agree with you. He's done enough to be in the Hall of Fame. We've had other major stars like Sandy Koufax have careers that were about 10 years long and still get into the Hall of Fames. The Hal Adventure says, how do you buy from Topps directly? I don't buy from Topps directly. There's still a middleman in all my breaks, but to buy from Topps directly, I believe you have to have like a certain like special like tax ID number, and you have to have like an actual like a store. Cardboard Carolina says, help us get to 500. Cardboard Carolina with a very generous $10 super chat. Let's help them get to 500. We've got over 1,600 people here right now. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. Early Friday morning, Lady Taveras right there. And let's help out Cardboard Carolina get to 500. Thanks, guys. Ryan Mountcastle, blue out of, what's that say, 250. That's a cool one right there. There's Juan Soto and Javier Baez. Jason says you have to have a brick and mortar store to buy directly from Topps. So, unfortunately, unless you have an actual card store, you're not going to be able to buy from Topps. Jeff has the link to Cardboard Carolina, so make sure you check them out. Also, don't forget to check out Jeff's channel as well and give him some support. Got Mountcastle right there, and Alex Kirilloff is the last one in Brian's pack. Russell says Series 2 will be on Topps website today, limit of 1. Yeah, that'll be probably between 9 and 1 p.m., 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. Eastern time. That's usually somewhere in there. Just, you'll probably have to refresh the page every 5 minutes to make sure you're able to get it for sure. All right, Brian, that's your box. Next up, we have Aiden at spot number 15. Heather's got the link to Jeff. Make sure you check Jeff's channel out as well. And give him some support as we now check out Aiden's. This is the last box that I have paid for right now. If anybody else wants a master box, you can pick one up. They're $2.59 a piece. And if not, then we'll kind of decide if we continue on or not. Here we go, Aiden. Let's see what we've got. Frank says, do you have a second video today? Here's what I've got for you. I confirmed I have a face-off Friday I can do with these bad boys right here, the Series 2 hanger boxes. I kept a couple for myself from that break. I think I broke like 11. I bought 15 of them. So I can do a Series 2 face-off Friday. We'll have Series 2 from 2019 up against this as well, which will be pretty fun. That is for sure. The live stream tonight is postponed till tomorrow because my cases got delayed. I hate that when that happens, especially on a big release day like this. I hate that so bad. I am going to try to hit up some card stores today and try to locate a hobby box and a jumbo box because I have preview videos of each of these that I'd like to do. So we may have, we have at least one more video, but I would likely say that probably 3 more videos for you coming up. All right, so here we go. Aiden is up right now. Jorge says, what's going on with the drop? We have not yet seen anything dropped on Target's website. Let's see what we can find for you in here. Do you think a rise in NFTs will make physical cards obsolete? I hope not. That would be... I just can't imagine, like, buying NFTs of cards. Like, that would be, like, Topps bunt, like those digital cards for me. I'm not really into it. There's a Clark Schmidt Rose Gold Speckle out of 50. Shohei and Paul Goldschmidt as well. Linda says, looking like a 9 a.m. drop, according to multiple sources. Jeff says, I've seen no online chatter or activity for a Target drop this far. Jeff, you hearing anything about a 9 a.m. Eastern time drop? There's been a few people that have said that, but that could just be maybe one person just throwing that out there and then people just taking that rumor as the gospel. Jeff's watching the chat, but I'm sure he's also looking at multiple other sources that he has. There's Alec Boehm. So if Jeff's not here at 9 a.m., then it's probably just somebody started in the chat. Cronenworth, Nolan Arenado, and Joey Bart. All right, Jeff has heard nothing about a 9 a.m. Eastern Standard or Central Standard Time drop. So we still haven't heard anything for Series 2. There's a Mauricio Dubon. That's a nice one right there, if you like Dubon. Thank you, Jim, for the kind words. I'm not the biggest Mauricio Dubon fan. We've got a Trevor Bauer extended set. John says, Target drop flop. Yeah, it's the Target flop today so far. Andy McCann says, I'll buy another Finest if available. All right, Andy, go ahead and send it over, and I will get you, the next box will be yours after Aiden. Thank you very much. We've got Carlos Correa. There's Ketel Marte, and Luis Robert is the last one. Let's see what we can find in this next one. We've got Mookie Betts leading things off. Our jumbo box of Series 2 still available. Yeah, I've got about a case worth left. So there's still some left. Not much. Jumbo a lot more popular than hobby this year, at least in my breaks. Everybody seems to love the guaranteed autograph. Trevor says Walmart's charging $36 for a Bowman retail blaster is ridiculous. I think that might actually be a third-party seller. You might want to double check that because it probably says like sold by like toys and whatever. Brandon says how much are the finest? They're $2.59 per master box. All right, Aiden, let's see what we can find for you. Some people saying it's not. Walmart just flat out pumping up their prices. If that's the case, that kind of is really shady. That's pretty awful. There's a Shane Bieber. Ian Anderson and Sixto Sanchez. Pete Alonso, Braylon Marquez. So Walmart going the scalper route right there and making $10 a blaster. Imagine how much money they're making off that if they're going to sell like, I don't know, 100,000 blasters. Making a million extra bucks just off the markup. We got a JT Real Muto. Bryce Harper refractor is a nice one. Juan Soto and Javi Baez. Yeah, that's basically an eBay price if they're selling it for like $36. Jorge says, do you honestly think they're going to drop? My confidence is dropped for sure. There's Chris Bubich, rookie refractor. The Streaming Geek says, can I have help hitting 100? Love the content. This Streaming Geek, thank you very much. Let's check out the Streaming Geeks channel, everybody, and give them some support here on this Friday morning. Thank you very much for supporting mine. Cattell Marte, someone said they just hit StockX. Is that true? Series 2 on StockX. There's Ryan Mountcastle and Alex Kirilloff as well. I've bought from StockX before, so they're a reputable site. What did I buy from them most recently? I think it was Bowman X. Was the last time I bought something off StockX. William Contreras. Sean, thank you very much for joining Patreon. And Stacy says, it's not sold by Walmart, guys. It's TMZO LLC. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of like what I figured. All right, so Aiden, that's your box. I think we may have one more coming up. Let's double check this. Heather has the link to Streaming Geek if you'd like to check them out and give them some support. I think they're trying to hit 100, so thank you very, very much. StockX is just the middleman, yeah. You can check it out there, though. It's probably going to be a little bit marked up there on their website. Let me go back into my PayPal and check this out and see if we have any more master boxes to do. Let's see. The most recent paid was Michael Hafey, and he paid for a jumbo box. So that I do see it. Andrew McCann has our next box. So it's currently, this is the last box that we have. Well, not have, but our opening. I still have 5 more boxes available after this before I'm completely out of finest. Jeff says you can buy 6 blaster boxes on StockX for Series 2 for $150 plus fees. So you can buy 6. They're going to be, that's like $25 a piece. I mean, that's not a terrible price. $25 a piece. You can get them less on Target's website once they eventually drop. So not terrible. Let's see what we can find for Andrew in his next spot right here, or our next spot. How much for finest and what's your PayPal? It's $2.59 per box, and there's my PayPal. That's an underscore, by the way, which you have to hit like, what is it? The shift button and then like the dash underscore. I don't know why I put that in there when I created my email address. That was probably a mistake. Heather also has it right there if you'd like to copy and paste it, make it a little easier. Eric says, I just sent over for another master box. Okay, we'll get that broken for you right after Andrew's. If you're the next payment that came in. Thoughts on Peguero for the Pirates? He's a pretty good prospect, one of the top 5 prospects from Bowman. Hang on to that one for sure. There's Nick Madrigal out of 250. Ian Anderson and Sixto Sanchez is the last one there. We've got Eloy Jimenez, Xander Bogaerts. There's a placeholder for the Walmart blasters. Walmart's been sporadically putting blasters up of Series 2. So Jeff has the link right there. You're going to have to probably refresh that from time to time. It's been selling out pretty quickly, so that might mean that They're just not putting a whole lot of inventory up there. That might be like putting maybe a couple thousand blasters at a time, so they don't just sell everything out right away and then you never see them again. That's not a bad idea. All right, we've got Aaron Nola. We've got Tristan McKenzie's the autograph for Andrew. Tristan McKenzie refractor. Chris Bryant, nice green speckle out of 125. Congrats on that one. He's having a good year. There's Mountcastle, we'll sleeve that, and Kirilloff. So a bunch of cards going in the sleeve pile for Andrew. We've got Charlie Blackmon. There's Mike Trout. And William Contreras. Jorge says Target is not dropping. Well, I'm going to wait a little longer. My confidence of them dropping is also slowly dropping as the time ticks away. We've had some people say that they're expecting a 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time drop. Jeff, who is, he's got his ear pretty much on the pulse of the hobby, has not heard that, though. So we'll see. The Howl was able to pick up a blaster of Series 2 yesterday out in southwestern Pennsylvania. That's pretty cool. I checked the Walmart yesterday with Heather. I didn't see any cards there, though, unfortunately. We've got an Aaron Nola out of 99, Josh Donaldson, and Joey Votto. Next up, there's Bryce Harper, Anthony Rizzo, and Jacob deGrom. Stash says it's easier to grab baseball at Walmart if they've been stocked. Yeah, baseball doesn't really get grabbed up by the flippers, which is pretty nice. There's Key Brian Hayes and Jazz Chisholm, two of the nice rookies. Adam says, Jebs, did you have more fun buying packs in the junk wax here as a kid or today in the inflated market? I'll tell you what, it was a lot easier back when we were kids. You could buy cards whenever you wanted. Like, for me, it was just a matter of getting the money together. Like, as soon as I got a couple bucks, boom, I was at the card store buying cards. There was never a shortage back then. But, of course, it was a big bubble. They were just printing and printing. Now it's, they've got a Ryan Jeffers. Now we have a shortage of cards. And most of us now have the money we can spend. And the money's not the problem because we all have jobs now. We've all grown up. And that's just been flipped. Now we can't get cards. That's out of 300. Walker Buehler had his autograph earlier. Jeff says 80s collecting was way better than today. It was definitely a lot easier to get cards for sure. Now it's, cards are worth a lot more money for sure now. Back then, I remember like I would get pumped if I found a card worth $1 in a pack. Joe Adell, Sixto Sanchez refractor. Get those sleeved up. Trevor Story and Shane Bieber in Andrew's box. Let's go ahead and see if we have another box to break open for you guys today. James says, I think I may have some bubblegum packs somewhere. Yeah, you could, I don't know. I've eaten some of that gum before without any issue. It does turn to dust in your mouth. It's kind of gross. But I don't think I've gotten sick from it. I think the oldest gum that I've ever eaten has been 1982 Topps gum. Like I opened a sealed box from Baseball Card Exchange and the gum was so crisp that I couldn't help myself. All right, so let's see here. Looks like I don't think I have any more sales of Finest. So we're all done with the Finest boxes unless anybody else wants a box. Eric says, I just sent it over. All right, Eric, let me check, see if you have it. I don't have it yet. I'm typing in your name, Lindsley. We may have another one from Eric. I get it out on the screen. Eric Lindsley. Now, when I type your name, it comes up. It says one master box of Topps Finest. I wish that they would put a timestamp on this so that I could see when that came in because I don't want to accidentally rip too many. June 11th, it says it came in, which is today. Let me double check and just see because I always do them in the order that they come up. Let me double check. Eric Lindsley. I just want to make sure I didn't already break a box for you. Let's see here. That doesn't make sense. Why? Now I see it says, yeah, I have you on my list, but let me see. I think I already ripped one for you, didn't I? All right, so we did Brian, we did Aiden, we did, yeah, I've already got the one box that I have you confirmed for. I already ripped. That was spot number 13. So if you send over another one, I'm not seeing the payment yet on my most recent page or the one that you just sent. Oh, there it is. Now it just popped up. All right, so we have another one for Eric Lindsley. Sometimes PayPal can be a little bit slow. We got you. It just came over the across the wire right now. Sorry about that. I don't know. Sometimes there's a delay in PayPal system. All right, here's our next box. Scorpio with a $5 super chat. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Hopefully you're enjoying this early bird break of Topps Finest as we continue to await the Target drop, although my confidence in Target dropping cards is dropping. Some people said we're going to hang out till 9 a.m. I don't know if I don't know. We'll see. Another super chat has popped up from Rippin' for Rookie. Says, if patience is a virtue, Target is testing our patience today. I hope we all get rewarded shortly. Rippin' for Rookies, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. Definitely, I'll tell you what, I would not still be here right now if we weren't ripping cards, because I don't have patience to just sit there and look at Target's website over and over again. So I'm glad that we had a bunch of Topps Finest to rip today. Definitely makes it a lot more bearable to sit and stare at the Target screen over and over again. Otherwise, like, my confidence will be completely shot. Heather's got the link there for Rippin' for Rookies. How much for the break? It's $2.59 for each master box, which is both sides of the box. There's Bryce Harper out of $2.50. Hector says, do you buy any product for yourselves? Yeah, a lot. For me personally, I keep unopened product on the shelves all the time. I like to keep at least a box or two for myself put away. Christian Pache. Next up, we've got Casey Mize rookie card. There's an Alec Boehm NC baseball card with a $1 super chat. Thanks, I appreciate that, man. NC baseball cards. Hopefully we have some cards dropping soon here. It's almost 8:30 a.m. We've been live since 6 a.m., but we haven't seen anything yet. Look at this. This is a big hit. Luis Robert out of 99 green refractor auto. For me, that's the best pull of the day. We had some really good pulls. David Ortiz, Cronenworth out of 99 autographs. Dylan Carlson, Pache out of 25. That's a good one right there. Luis Robert, you're probably looking at a couple $100 at least right there, I would imagine. Luis Robert out of 99. Eric, good thing you pulled the trigger and sent that payment over, because you got a very nice hit right there. Luis Robert out of 99. Great card right there. Congrats, man. The good old Lou Bob, says Aaron. I'm sure he hates that name. There's Trevor Story out of 150. A great card, Luis Robert. Possibly our last box of the live stream. I don't know if we'll have another one come in or not after Eric. We'll see if there's any other people that have picked it up or not. There's Yordan Alvarez. We've got a Buster Posey, Garrett Cole. Chris Sale and Alex Bregman is the last one. Roger's saying, please, question mark. Not sure what you're asking for there. By the way, I just sent your cards. Your $99 tier went out yesterday, Roger, with your Fleer from Throwback Thursday. We've got Mookie Betts, Clark Schmidt, Shane Bieber refractor. There's Blake Snell and Clayton Kershaw is the last one. Let's go to our mini box. Possibly our last box of the stream, unless anybody else wants. I've got 4 Masters left in my inventory. Raphael says, wait, so after I join Patreon, what do I do next to buy into a break? Good question. If you go to our posts section, that's where the breaks that are currently filling are posted. Just go to posts, and I have the directions there for you. You just basically leave a comment saying you're interested, and then I'll send you an invoice. Also, for future breaks that I haven't listed yet, like I'm going to be putting a Saturday Showdown up a little bit later today, maybe even a Face Off Friday. What you have to do is, I would suggest getting the Patreon app, and then whenever I post something, you get a notification. You'll also get a notification in your email address, so you'll know that whenever there's a new break that's up, you can sign up for it. Now, I bought a ton of Series 2, so there's still lots of spots for that. Sometimes, like the Face Off Friday, there's only 1 spot for that, so that might sell like in less than a minute. There's a Walker Buehler Shimmer out of 175. We got Matt Chapman and Jose Abreu. Raphael says, do I pay with a PayPal or can I use a credit card? For paying for breaks, it's always through PayPal. You can source your PayPal with a credit card. I do that all the time. Like anytime I use PayPal, I'm using my credit card, so I get some extra perks, like travel perks. Scorpio says, is like to buy a box, or I'd like to buy a box, send me an invoice. Scorpio, I can't do that for you right now because I don't have your PayPal, but if you'd like to send it over, you can send it over to EricJ_100. That's my PayPal. Make sure you pay me goods and services, though, because I want to make sure I have your address. It's just a lot easier that way than trying to hunt you down. And sometimes people like use PayPal email addresses that are like defunct now and they don't check them ever. And then it's like impossible to get the address from you. So make sure you send it goods and services. Unless I bought, or you've like bought from me millions of times and I have your address saved in my stamps.com address book, which a lot of you are, whenever I send a package, I save your address in my stamps book. You're all in my address book so that whenever I type your name in, it automatically comes up for me. Scott says, Target did a mini drop on Wednesday. Yeah, Mauricio Dubon is the next one right there. So, you know, that's not that bad. Mauricio Dubon, I was expecting something like that from this box with the big Luis Robert hit in the first mini box. So, Eric, good thing you got both minis. There's McKenzie out of 199, Ketel Marte, and Luis Robert, the man of the box. Nothing from Target yet. It's 8:30 now. We've got Marcus Semien leading things off in his Toronto Blue Jays uni. I'm going to go ahead and go back and refresh my Target page. So here's what we'll tell you what to do in case Target doesn't restock. We've got some alternates for you to get some cards. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Scorpio wants a box. Scorpio, you've got about a couple minutes left. That's my PayPal address again. I'll just leave it right there. That's an underscore. EricJ_100. Cubby says, I pulled 4 Ke'Bryan Hayes autos last night, and Brian Smith says, would you sell me a mini? I'll do a mini for $129. If you want to send it over, Brian, I'll do a mini. Maybe somebody will split it with you. If not, I'll just take it and put it in my collection and probably end up breaking it at one of these points. Manny Machado is the last one right there for Eric. So minis are $129.99. Masters $159. And what's coming to Target, says Brian. Series 2 is what we're waiting on. Series 2 of Topps. We've not yet seen a drop. We've opened about 2,000 cards worth of Finest so far this morning. And we've not been able to get any cards from Target. So I'm going to go ahead and see if anybody else paid for a mini or a master box of Finest. I've got 4 total boxes left in my inventory before I'm completely sold out of Finest. I think Scorpio said they wanted a box. Brian said he wanted a box as well. So I'll wait a minute or two to see if you guys paid. Otherwise, if we don't have payments, I'm probably not going to stay on too much longer. My confidence of Target dropping something just because we're outside of the time frame that they've dropped any cards in the past 3 weeks. All right, Andy, thank you very much. Also, if you get a monthly package from Patreon, then I have your address as well, so it would be in there. So if you're like a monthly guy, you're like 99, 51, 26, 14, whatever, I should have your address as well saved in my address book on stamps. Looks like Brian said he just sent over for a mini, which is $129.99. So we will be breaking a little bit more before I go get a shower and get ready for my day. Like I rolled out of bed like 5 minutes before the live stream started. So I definitely need to get a shower, and then I'm probably will go out, maybe go out to a Walmart or two and see if I can get some Series 2. I definitely have to go out to the card store and try to pick up a jumbo and hobby box of this product. Usually my card store doesn't stock them until after lunch. You know what? They might not even have it today because my cases got delayed, so I'm wondering if their cases got delayed too, because I get my cases at the same time they get their cases. Jacob says, I've been a Patreon member for a couple months. Thank you for what you do for the hobby. Always love the videos. Thank you very much, Jacob, for your support, and thank you for being a Patreon member as well. I appreciate you guys watching early on this Friday morning. I apologize that Target has not been very cooperative with us right now. We got a mini box for you right now to check out. This is for Brian. Let's see what we can find for you. We do have one more mini. PTB says he'll do the other mini. Okay, man. You can send it over. It's $129. My PayPal's right there. $129.99. Let's do Brian's box first and see what we have. James says, I've been live with you since the very beginning at 6 a.m. Thanks, man. Yeah, we've at least done a lot of finest for you guys. So you got to see the finest break, at least. This is our, what is it, like third time breaking finest? I love finest. All right, let's see what we can find for you, Brian. Got Eloy Jimenez, Xander Bogaerts there, Austin Hayes. That's going to be in the extended set. Jeff has the link to the placeholder for Walmart's Series 2. Walmart's been sporadically putting inventory on that page. They've dropped Series 2 twice. Was the Robert Otto numbered? Yeah, it was out of 99. There was a Max Scherzer, Christian Yelich, Bogaerts, Ke'Bryan Hayes, and Jazz Chisholm. So 2 of the top rookies in that pack for Brian. Next up, autographs should be coming soon. Phase 164 says, Topps is getting really annoying. Every time I refresh, I have to verify I'm not a robot. Good morning, Eric. Phase 164. That is annoying for sure. What do you have to do? You have to like complete a puzzle, then you have to click on all those pictures. I hate that as well. But it's at least we don't have to deal with the bots over there, so I guess it's a necessary evil. We got Zach Greinke's last one. Steve Brule is in the house. Hey, man. Here's our next pack up. We've got Glaber. Dane Dunning right there. QC said, if you're picking a team in the finest break, what would you pick based off of Topps finest you've owned so far? Me personally, I'd probably pick the Pirates because of Ke'Bryan Hayes, because his autographs are very expensive in this. Even this is like his base auto is like a $150 card. Pirates don't have, I don't think they have any other cards in this set besides the Ke'Bryan Hayes. So there's a Dane Dunning right there. White Sox would be good as well. We've seen Dane Dunning, we've seen Luis Robert, we've seen Eloy Jimenez, and we've seen Madrigal autographs. So that's at least 4 autographs from the White Sox that we've pulled. So the White Sox have a lot of autos in the set as well that we've been pulling left and right. Rich says, I'm about to go ahead and join your Patreon. You're very knowledgeable of every team and player. There's no one like you. Some guys have a hard time even saying the names. Thank you very much, Rich. I would be like that too for like football or basketball, but I am a baseball only guy, so that's all I pretty much follow. There's Yadi Molina, nice rose gold out of 75. Hey, Lisa. Whenever that $51 tier comes up, we will definitely remember. Heather was actually over here yesterday. She did all the labels for the $99 tier, and she actually asked about you before she started. She's like, is Lisa on this tier? I was like, no, she's on 51. So she's like, okay. So Heather is aware of it, and so am I. I think the reason why the address was wrong last time is because I think you said only the apartment numbers changed. So I probably quickly glanced at the street address because I always like match them up and make sure. I probably just looked at the first couple numbers and they were the same. So we will definitely fix that up next time for you. There's Shane Bieber. And Brian, here's your last one here. Dane Dunning is the autograph that we had out of that one. Nick Madrigal refractor. We'll sleeve that one up. Ian Anderson and Sixto Sanchez is the last one for Brian. All right, so let's go to that other mini box over here. I think PTB wanted it. Let's see if we have payment for that one as we wind things down here today. Still waiting for Target to drop cards. Hopefully they will. And I see that we have the payment has come through from Justin Yanish. So Justin taking the other mini. Thank you very much. Let me go ahead and put your name on this card, and that will be the last box unless anybody else takes one of the final 3. After this, I'm going to get a shower. I'm going to get ready for the day, maybe head out to a couple places, definitely go to a card store, and I'll continue to watch Target and also Topps website. Justino Cards with a $11 super chat says, I have a hard time saying some names, but I'd love to get to 100. Justin, thank you very much, man. You know what? I'm a baseball only guy, but sometimes I come across names that I say wrong as well. If I haven't seen them play a lot, if I haven't watched them in games, sometimes I'll make mistakes as well. But thank you very much, man. At least I'm sure at least you know most of the stars. Like some people like totally butcher names, even like the older names, like they can't say them. Fingers crossed says, Jabs, what do you do when you buy 7 times 30 Prism hangers, go home and see them on eBay for 500% markup? I really wanted to rip some cards today, but now I'm perplexed. So you bought hangers for $30 and you're seeing them now for over $200? That's a tough call, man. You can either sell them, but then you're going to, venture out into that flipper territory, which a lot of people frown upon. You can keep them. You can rip them yourself. Or you could trade them. It's really up to you. I mean, it is America. It's a free country. You can do what you want with that. I don't know. A lot of people would probably sell those, and then they'd take the profits from it, and then they would probably put it into maybe baseball cards or something that they wanted more of. That's all up to you. It's a personal decision what you do with those. Justin, let's see what we can find for you right now. There's a Dylan Carlson. Josh Donaldson out of 250. All right, so let's see who the autograph's going to be. Jeff says, I'm going to push Round and get her to add you to the auto list, Jeffs. That would be cool. That would be amazing, actually. I can tell you that we would be doing Allen and Ginter breaks all the time, looking for my card. That would be something else. It's Rafael Devers, Gleyber Torres, Juan Soto, and Javi Baez. Sean says, do I still get the packs for the $26 tier? Sean, if you're on the $26 tier and I've already sent your stuff, then you upgrade to $99, I would still send you the blaster boxes, but I wouldn't send you the packs because I already sent those to you. If you're on the $26 tier, you just signed up, and then you go to $99 and I haven't sent your 26, the 26 would cancel, and then you get the $99. Because what happens is if you're on 26, then you upgrade to $99, they just charge you the difference. You'd pay 26, then you'd pay the additional, whatever it is, like 73. So at the end of the month, you're still just paying the $99. So you would get the more expensive one. What's an Allen and Ginter? Allen and Ginter is the set that has the weirdo cards where they have like horses or waterfalls or airplanes or rainbows or unicorns and stuff like that in addition to baseball cards. I've never been a big fan of them, but if they did like a YouTuber set, I think that would be absolutely amazing. They would get a lot of play for sure. Like imagine like having Dodger Films in there ripping, looking for his card, having Fuzzy ripping, looking for his card, Giraffe Neck Mark looking for his card, Mighty Goat in there looking for his card. I'd be looking for my card like every night, doing breaks until we found it. That would be pretty awesome for sure. There's JD Martinez, and we have another Christian Yelich. So Justin, congratulations on this one. This one's out of 50. That is our second Christian Yelich autograph card of the break today. First one was also out of 50, I think. A nice gold. A Legacies Christian Yelich for Justin. So congratulations on that one. We have a Aaron Nola out of 50 Masterful Moments card as well. So a pretty good pack right there. We have Davy Garcia and William Contreras as well in that one. Let's go ahead and get into our next pack and see what we can find now. We've got Whit Merrifield, Cody Bellinger with the red background. It's not numbered, just kind of happens to be that way. Fergie Jenkins, Jack Flaherty, and Jackie Bradley Jr. All right, so this might be our last pack. Let me go ahead and see what we've got for you here. A Mess of Things says fan favorites and archives is more likely. I think that'd be pretty cool too. I think the fan favorites are usually reserved for former players, even like players that kind of stink. But here we go. This is the last pack, unless anybody sends over payment, and then we'll kind of wrap things up for you, tell you where to go from here and how to get Series 2 today. Kind of point you in the right direction here. Zach Greinke, Refractor, Shohei Ohtani, and Paul Goldschmidt as well. All right, so I think that is the last box that I've paid for. I'm going to refresh my page here on PayPal. We've been live for almost 3 hours, and there has not been a Target drop today. There was a mini Target drop on Wednesday. They didn't drop any baseball, though. It was only basketball and football. Top Series 2 is released today. It's release day for Series 2. So I'll put a box on the screen that I'll tell you how to go about getting some Series 2. All right, so you've got some options here. You can continue to wait for Target to drop their cards. There's been some rumblings that they're going to have a 9 a.m. drop. We don't have any confirmations on that. Jeff is, he's got his his hand on the pulse there. He hasn't heard anything. That's right. That's the thing. Zach Hampel wasn't fan favorite, so maybe you're right. That'd be pretty cool. I don't think that I have the following that Hampel has though, but if they wanted to put me in there, I would definitely be all about being in one of those sets, and we'd be ripping archives or Allen Ginter until we found it. That would be awesome. But anyway, make sure you check out him. That's the things, by the way, if you haven't already. He's got a great channel over there, over 365 days consecutively uploaded with videos. So you have Target's website. You can continue to look there, refresh their page. Again, if you're doing that, just make sure you have it drilled down to Target, sold by Target, and include out of stock. We haven't even seen a placeholder come up for Target's website. You can also continue to look at Walmart's website. They sold some cards earlier today at 5. They've been, sporadically putting some inventory, and you can buy blasters there. If neither of those work, you can go to Topps website, Topps.com, and they typically drop cards between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. It'll be a one-time drop on their website, and they just pop up. So what you want to do, I'll just walk you through it right now. It's under boxes and packs. So you want to go to boxes and packs, the Streaming Geeks. I've thought about making a Discord. I just have not pulled the trigger on that yet. So if you go to if the top of the top screen, go to collectibles and then go to boxes and packs. And that will bring up the most recent stuff. Whenever you see, if you refresh this page, whenever Series 2 comes up, it'll be on this page, box and packs. You might be able to get your hobby box for pretty cheap. Typically, Topps doesn't sell jumbo boxes. Those are, they save those for card stores only. But the hobby boxes will be up there. And probably also they call them value boxes, which are blaster boxes. FFB, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Bumping up to the $99 tier. Like I said, I have a whole like 6 or 7 more $99 tiers made, ready to go. And if more people sign up, I'll just make up some more. You get a Bowman Blaster, Heritage Blaster, 2 blaster boxes, 2008 or 2020 Series 2 fat pack and 6 additional packs, all in a crush-proof box. Scorpio says, check your PayPal. Did you send over payment? I didn't see anything come in recently. I got Justin Giannis is my most recent one. I'll check it one more time in case we have one more box to rip before we get on out of here. We do have another one. Scorpio just paid, so we do have one more. So keep all that in mind. What I just mentioned about the Topps website. We have one more box to do. Maybe this takes us to the 9 a.m. hour for the, the rumored break or the rumored drop at 9 a.m. I don't know if that's going to happen, but Daniel sneaks in here, says, Scorpio, thank you very much. We have another master to do right now. Let's see what we've got for you. What's the best card we pulled this morning? Probably the Luis Robert autograph out of 99. We also pulled a nice David Ortiz, Jake Cronenworth. We pulled a lot of. Dr. Doom says, use your teeth to open the packs. That'd be gross if that's the case. Daniel, let's see what we can find for you. I'll tell you what I'll do after the stream ends. If I get word from Jeff that there's a drop on Target's website, I will put a community tab post out there for you. So with the link to it. So if there is a drop, which I'm not saying there's going to be a drop today. I wish there would be, but right now it's looking like, I don't know what the heck Target's doing. There's Key Brian Hayes. This is going to be a nice refractor out of 250. A great card right there for you, Daniel. If you look that one up on eBay, it's probably at least like, I don't know, 30 bucks or so, maybe more out of 250 refractor, 20, 30 bucks. Christian Pache. All right, Jeff, I'll keep an eye on things too. If I see anything or hear anything, I'll let you know as well. Usually you're always first to it. Alejandro Kirk and Andres Jimenez. Sal says, you guys think I should drive all the way downtown Walmart's right now on the West Coast? Scorpio, we got you right here. I think this is you, right? Scorpio. Oh, yeah, I got it. So we're breaking you right now. Thank you for the super chat, Scorp. I think you might be on a delay. We got your payment. There's Joe Adele, Dalton Varsho, Garrett Cole Refractor, Altuve, and Luis Diaz. Next up, we've got a Sam Huff. We've got a nice Christian Pache. So Scorpio, good thing you bought the box. One of the top rookies, a blue out of 150. That's a great looking card right there. Christian Pache, our second Pache autograph. Congratulations on that one. Scorpio with the big hit. Dustin says, I'm kind of upset if they don't drop since I stayed up for so long. Yeah, what time is it now? It's like 5:49 a.m. on the West Coast. Nice Chapman Green out of 125 Speckle. That's a great card. Imagine staying up till like that late and then they don't drop a card. I would be kind of upset too. They get us all, like, they conditioned us to expect the drops doing it the last 3 Fridays in a row at the same time. And then it's like, we're not going to drop anything this time. So we'll try to keep you updated. Make sure that you're subscribed with your post notifications on. That way, whenever I post a community tab link, you'll get a notification. I'll get that link out to you if and when I see it. There's a Mike Trout refractor. Got to sleeve that one up as well. Josh Donaldson and Joey Votto. Let's do Scorpio's second box. So far, no drop today. So instead of a target drop, we've had a target flop. But at least we had a whole bunch of finest to, entertain you as we waited. All right. Walmart already dropped this morning around 5 a.m., John. But they'll put more on there. They'll restock their inventory from time to time. There's Alec Boehm, Nick Madrigal. We've got a Jack Flaherty. So another autograph will be coming up. That Flaherty's a teal out of 199. Jake Cronenworth rookie card and Joey Bart as well. So, like I was saying earlier, make sure you're subscribed. And also, there's a little bell next to that subscribe button. Turn that to all. So whenever there's any video or notification, or if I drop a link, which the link would be in the community tab, you'll get that right away pushed to your phone via a notification in the YouTube app. A message thing said, should I go stand in front of my LCS? I don't think for Series 3 you're going to have to stand in line at your LCS. Hopefully they have enough. But I am heading to my LCS in just a little bit to try to get some stuff for a preview video for Hobby and Jumbo because my cases have been delayed. So I'm going to be hitting up my LCS. I'll tell you what I paid for them. I'm probably going to pay like $150 for a Hobby, probably like $250 for a Jumbo is what I'm guessing. Joey Votto. Mike B says, love the channel. You remind me of Ron Burgundy a little bit. Mike, thank you very much. Any more Topps Finest this AM? I've got 2 Masters left. That's all I've got left in my entire inventory. Actually, that's a lie. I have some more Masters that I'm saving. I have set aside. But that's all I have left that I'm willing to sell today. 2 Masters is all I've got. Mark Canha is the second autograph. So, that's not bad. Mark Canha. Obviously, the Christian Pache was the auto of the box. Usually, if they give you a really good auto, the second one's going to be kind of a common auto. Blake Snell. Scorpio says, I bought one. I sent you the money through PayPal. We're doing your box right now, Scorpio. I think you might be on a delay. I literally have this name, and it says, this is Scorpio, a.k.a. Daniel Aloco. So this is you. You have to be on a delay because you keep saying that you bought a box. But, yeah, we've got you right here. There's Yu Darvish, Jacob deGrom, Edgar, and Albert Pujols, Manny Machado as well. And here's the last one for Scorpio, a.k.a. Daniel. We've got Bryce Harper. We've got Miggy, and Chris Bryant refractor is a nice one. George Springer, Walker Buehler. So a very nice one right there. A nice box with that Christian Pache. All right, now I'll check if we have any more finest that was been paid for late, and then we will say goodbye. It looks like there's nothing else that has popped up. Now, there's 8 minutes until that 9 a.m. rumor, 7 minutes now to that 9 a.m. rumor drop that somebody said was going on. I'm just wondering if somebody just started a rumor, then a lot of people were like, I heard 9 a.m. I heard 9 a.m. It's kind of like telephone. One person starts a rumor, it just goes around. We haven't heard anything about that, so I think that I'm going to send that link to you guys as soon as I get it, and I'll try to keep you updated that way. Also, Topps is going to be dropping their site as well, Hobby Boxes. If you can't find it there, keep refreshing Target. Hopefully you can find some cards today. I'm going to try my best to find some as well. So with that being said, it's 8:53, and I think we're going to end it right here. We've been live for almost 3 hours. Topps has not broken or not dropped anything. We've broken a lot of finest, Target hasn't dropped anything. Tops hasn't dropped anything. I'm expecting the Tops drop to be within the next couple of hours, so keep looking for that. Um, I guess in the meantime, if you'd like to watch some other YouTube videos to pass the time, you can do so. But I'm going to go ahead and end this right here. Sorry that there was no drop today. We'll try to get a feel for things, and then maybe we'll do this again next week if there's no drop during the week. But yeah, we got to keep trying to find cards. It's not fun, but hopefully you had some fun watching some Topps Finest be ripped. So that'll do it, everybody. Thank you very much for your support. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday, and I hope you can find some cards today. And I will see you all later. We've got a preview video and maybe even a face-off Friday, and we'll be live again tomorrow, Saturday evening, with Series 2. I shouldn't say goodnight, but good morning, everybody.